to get those
look at that.
and have only
That
those.
is big right there.
That's
huge.
See, I'd want that. I like that. I like that better than the statue. The statue's amazing, but I like that. That's what I'd be doing. Wife coming here. What the hell are you doing? I'm flying my plane.
You a fool.
I'm flying my plane.
Now, CriPPleR, you know what you all right.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Welcome to Constructive Outrage, episode 8. Sideshow. No show. We got Shane the Dark Lord in the building tonight. What's up, Shane?
What's up, man? Happy to be here. It's been 3 weeks, but I'm back.
Welcome back, man. We missed you. And we got Critical Mass in the building tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, everybody?
Sexy motherfucker.
Yeah. And y'all know we'll have the president making his way right now. The convoy is heading his way to the building right now. They're trying to make sure there's no assassin attempts happening out there. But the Tims are strong with Brother RASHEEEEEEEED, so they ain't going to be able to get nowhere with him. Yo, man. But like we said, we got Shane the Dark Lord back. He's been missed. So glad to have him. And you know, it's always a good time because you know that means I was just missing him because I had nobody to talk Transformers with, really, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I can't talk about it, but I was away on special assignment for the CO crew, and yeah, shit got done. But more to come on that.
More to come on
do
that.
What you gotta do.
That's right. But today we got we got a great show today. We're gonna talk about the Sideshow no show stuff. You know what I mean? We're gonna get a little deep in there. We're gonna be casting Rogue for our Constructive Outrage X-Men movie that's going into production right now. Rogue is on the casting couch. Go ahead, Shane.
Casting couch. I wish. I wish. I'd like to be the couch.
Oh,
yeah. We got some beautiful ladies that's going to be in the casting couch tonight. But without further ado, RASHEEEEEEED in the building, baby. What's up, Darth RASHEEEEEEEED?
Yo.
How you doing?
What's up, RASHEEEEEEEED?
What's going on, fellas?
I would just let the people know that we're going to talk about the Sideshow stuff. We got the casting couch tonight, though. We're going to be casting Rogue, so that's going to be fun. And then we got picks, but we got our main event tonight for the Fantastic Four Spectacular Final. The winner gets to go on to be in season 4. Now, nobody gets to do that unless they win the Spectacular. So we got Geo the Titan going up against the purple one himself, Prince Phatal the Kollector. So that's gonna be fun. But
that's gonna be the Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia type fight.
Dude, that's it. I could just see I just see Prince going like blouses, like like just don't give up.
Yeah.
Like Prince just fighting.
That's a different weight class.
You mean blouses?
Blouse.
Yeah. Hey, Shane, did I show you my prints that I got?
I saw them. Was it last night? Yeah, last night on.
Yeah, man.
I was watching it.
I'm definitely getting this one framed though. This one is. I love this one right here. You know.
Show me the other one.
The other one is the.
The AT-AT. Fuck, yeah. I love that. I mean, I love them both, but I love that AT-AT.
Did I tell you I sold it? Did I tell you I sold my Master Replicas AT-AT years ago, man, and I regretted it?
Yep, you told me it's a big regret you have. You thought Star Wars was done because of the
I thought, and this was before Mandalorian, by the way.
So, fucking trilogies.
Yeah. So I figured Star Wars was pretty much done, you know. So
Rasheed camera looking crispy, boy. It even looks even more crispy. I don't know what you did.
I see you wipe the butter off your lens. That's good.
Did Walton pay you a visit?
I mean, you say it's butter, but I think after you looked at our rogues, you had a little fun.
Yeah, Michael Myers, aka Rubber Face, didn't pay me a visit. But I will take people's advice though. If my shit is twisted, just let me know. I'm gonna fix it. You know. So.
And that's how we learn. That's how we learn. Constructive criticism.
Put your camera down just a little bit. Your lips are cut off. I want to see your mouth.
Yeah.
Yo, pause, man.
I want to see your pretty mouth.
Pause.
Your chin. We can't see your chin.
Yo, those are fighting words in jail, bro.
It's fighting words in jail for the first year.
Fighting words in jail, man. That's how you get poked up in jail. That's how you get poked up.
I promise you this. I would never, ever go to prison.
And what happens after that, CriPPleR? After the first year, you just succumb to it.
Yeah.
You don't come back. You don't come back. You don't come back from the infirmary after that. Once you get poked up, if you get poked up right, you don't come back from the infirmary, man.
See, you got me thinking about that old movie from the 70s, Rasheed. You remember Penitentiary?
Oh, hell yeah. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those.
What is it? Sweet Tooth? What was it?
What
was his name?
Sweet Cheeks or something, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, that was a crazy ass movie.
Nah, Atticus was crazy. Yo, you know what was a real scary when I saw that movie? I was like, I'm never trying to go to jail. Was when I saw American Me. When I saw American Me, I said I ain't messing with them dudes, bro.
Especially at the end.
Yeah, man, they don't play, bro. When I saw
American
Me,
don't. You guys ever see that TV show Oz?
Yeah. I used to love Oz, but you know what? Near the end, it just lost it.
I'm watching this episode. My buddy, so many years ago, he's like, "Oh, you gotta watch this show. It's great." So I'm watching it, and there's this fucking big black guy, just jacked, and he's in the back in the storage room in the kitchen, and these two Latino guys, smaller guys, try to fucking shank him and kill him. He beats the fuck out of them. Like, I mean, he's like smashing them with cans and shit. I'm like, oh fuck, okay. And then he rapes them both. What the fuck am I watching? What show is
Welcome
this?
to Oz.
Yo, what's Oz on that you watch? Is it on Netflix?
It's HBO, right?
HBO.
HBO. Well, now it's called Max. Yeah, it was originally HBO.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was HBO.
Because I stopped watching it when Anna Bisi. Remember Anna Bisi? He wears a hat to the side.
Yeah.
Once he got killed, I don't want to tell Shane. Shane, you watching the whole series? Do you ever watch it?
Man, I mean, as much as that episode was crazy, I never really got into the show.
The show gets crazy. Oz gets ill and stuff, but it was, it gets crazy, man.
Yo,
was that the first season, Shane? I didn't watch the first season.
I don't know what season it was, but that episode was fucking nuts, man.
Okay.
I was like, okay, cool. Good fight. And then he just pulls their pants down and like rapes them both. And I'm like, never saw it coming.
Yo, one part they got, right? And
crazy.
I mean, one part they got this female CO. She's like really butchy, but she tells the inmate, she was like, listen, you better do what I tell you. You're going to go to the box.
And see where this is going.
Now strip. Because I want to fuck.
Wait. But what did he say? How did he say it?
The inmate was like, yo, listen, strip. Because I want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? But she was like
pronouncing fuck.
I know the way he pronounced
it. It's crazy, man. Oz is crazy, man.
Oz is crazy. Yeah.
Oh man. After hearing all of that, it ain't like I'm going in my head saying, man, I gotta watch Oz. I'm just saying, like,
let me tell you something.
That's okay.
But you know what's funny? When you work those areas, you be thinking that it doesn't happen like that. But there's a lot of things that it's like you could make a movie on. It's unbelievable. I've seen some crazy shit in my life, so it gets real. It gets real.
I often wonder when I see TV shows like that, how accurate is it, or are they just embellishing.
Nah, you got from stories from actual prisons and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I mean, like I've seen dudes have girlfriends and doing other things. You feel me? You know, so
Seen it all.
yeah, seen it all and stuff. I mean,
All right.
dudes cutting the face, crazy stuff. You know.
I think it's time to see who's down with us on this fine Wednesday evening. I think it's time. Let's.
I didn't see the beginning. Are you keeping our music from like we talked about?
I did it last week. This week there was something else.
No.
But we
every
he said
CriPPleR and I talked about this routine, and we're sticking with this week's music. Sorry.
No.
You've been outvoted.
No.
He said no. All right, folks. Let's say what up to the chat real fast. Let's get going. Oh yeah. Yo, y'all could have been anywhere in the internet tonight, but y'all chose to be with us, and
You're watching Oz, but you're here.
Edwin Diaz is down with us. MM Payne down with us. Dennis Perez is down with us. Yeah, you know who else? Shane the Dark Lord is down with us. The Everyday Collector is down with us.
You gotta invite him on the show,
Ron
man.
is down with us. I know, right? Yo,
Yeah, John's awesome.
John, whenever, dude, that invitation is
Canadian.
always there. You let me know when you ready. You know who this is, though? Comic Galaxy, baby. He down with us. Duck Rogers is down with us. Critical Mass is down with us. Chase is down with us. Peter Parker is down with us. Legend Gang is down with us. Phatal the Kollector, who will be in tonight Fantastic Four Spectacular, is down with us, baby. But you know what? Jesse Hernandez is down with us. FBJ is down with us. Elijah Mack is down with us. Add to Kiss is down with us. Keith's World Collections is down with us. Angel, who is responsible for me getting Grimlock, is down with us. You best believe he's down with us, yo. Steve Appleton is down with us. Gotham Cenobites is down with us. Yeah. Because we still number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7.
There somewhere.
Yo, Legends down with us, of course. But yo, I appreciate everyone being here tonight, and we're gonna get right into our first topic, yo. And that is, y'all know what happened. Y'all got y'all tickets to Comic-Con. Y'all got fresh and clean. You know, got your boys, your girls. Y'all talked through it. Y'all went to the Comic-Con and y'all waiting to see that Poison Ivy. Y'all might be waiting to see that Penguin. Maybe a little Spider-Man Noir. And you're just waiting and waiting. You're looking at your watch. Nothing. No one's showing up. Sideshow's a no-show.
Uh-oh.
She ain't going. That bitch ain't coming. Sideshow said, yo, I don't like you that much. I'm going to keep my ass home. I'm going to probably do something else with some other dudes on the internet. What do you do? How do you guys think this impacts the industry, the statue industry as a whole? What are the positives for them doing more of a, trying to be more future looking? I'm going to pull up a post that I found on Casual Nerd Problems Tuesdays, 8 p.m. It was on their Facebook group. Let me grab that.
I was going to ask, I know they're not coming, Crip, but what exactly are they going to do? I know they said some shit about reaching a worldwide audience, blah, blah, blah. But what are they going to do? Is it going to be like a virtual Comic-Con?
Yeah, they're gonna do their own Comic-Con. I guess like how they did it before when COVID happened.
Right, exactly.
So basically, they'll have it in their, I guess, their own building, and then and I guess they saving money because look at it, they cut first they cut, of course, the website team. Then they doing this thing not showing up to Comic-Con, which when for years Sideshow has been a Comic-Con. Now you know it got to be a problem if Comic-Con says, Sideshow says we're not going to Comic-Con. There's some red flags, like what's going on with this company, what's going on and shit, you know? So something is up, you know, because for them not to go to Comic-Con in San Diego, not New York, but San Diego, their own town, something's wrong.
I think what's going on is with prices being so high, shipping being so high, the market being oversaturated, it's cut into their fucking profit margin big time, and they're trying to cut corners like every company in the world is right now.
Yeah, because
I like it, but I understand it.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, and like, what does that do to, like, for whatever reasons they have their reasons. I do think it's some of it. What they're saying is accurate. They're super expensive. Times are changing, but I don't know if I have the confidence that they could throw something online, not anytime soon, that will be able to create the buzz. Because you know, when you go and you see something, you just know it's cool. You just know it's fun, it's hip, you're there. And then you see like the super clean, sterile version of just marketing beats of just like, this is, of course you're going to say this. And what they said in their wording is a controlled message. Like we found that we're able to control the message more, which is what all companies want to do. But I don't know, like when you get the control and it's all clean with none of the dirty, it doesn't give you room for like a real conversation. It just gives you like, okay, this event happened, now let's move on. We know it's good, but
it's crazy because, like, you know, I think something is going on, and just like Shane said, we talked about it yesterday. I think like it's been a good run, but I think things is now they're in trouble, and it's not that I want to see them in trouble, but like Shane said, we are in a oversaturated market now. Yeah. Before we wasn't in an oversaturated market. We was getting a lot of stuff, but and we never thought it's going to look like that. But for Sideshow to do a no-show at Comic-Con in San Diego, in California, not going to New York, but not show at San Diego, that shows you that. And I forgot, I think it was Buck that said that they don't have anybody to be at these events. So, you know, because they cut. But I think like the market is being saturated. That's going to affect not just Sideshow, a lot of people, a lot of companies. You know, a lot of companies, you know, who knows? Some companies may go under because I know I'm being picky what I buy now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the resale of these statues is just not there. Not that I buy to resell, but let's keep it real. Now is the time to buy stuff that's nostalgic than thinking of flipping it, because it's just not that type of market no more.
You get now, like you said, now's the time to go get those older pieces that you wanted, those XM pieces, those whatever. Like, it's such a great time. That's why I just filled up on my Spidey villains and got a bunch of pieces that I was looking for, and it's great.
Yeah, it's just like I'm thinking about getting the Sideshow Doom, but people got these statues that they selling on Sideshow site now on eBay and for lower prices. So
than Sideshow.
Yeah, so now I don't care. Listen, I understand people selling statues, but if you think you're gonna get the meat and potatoes and the McDonald's coupon, that's not happening. You're not getting it. It's just not that type of market right now, you know.
There's very, very few statues that demands that kind of fucking, I don't want to say respect, but that kind of fucking money still. Very few.
Right.
So now that we got the little bit of outrage out the way, what do you guys think about what could they do? What would you like to see? What is the best version of this online future event for you? Like if Sideshow was like, so you know, Prime does it and people seem to enjoy those. Sideshow does it and there's a mixed reaction to theirs. What will be the dopest, like the hardest Sideshow version of a online con? Because it ain't what they're doing, right? That's not it.
Well, you know what I seen, and I don't know if you guys agree with me. One thing I hate was like, first of all, like they were, you know, I want to see the stuff that we want to see, like the main stuff. And sometimes some of these guys talk too goddamn much. We want to see the statues. Now that you done killed it from Sideshow, from Comic-Con, that people like Jeff Delaney and everybody else will go and videotape and bring us that information. I don't want to see you guys running your mouth.
Yeah.
Give us a full around a 360 degree of each piece, and just stop running your mouth. Don't, you know what I'm saying? If it's Ghost Rider on bike, boom.
Yeah.
Give us the whole nook. It's going to be this price, you know, the measurements, everything else, so we can decide what we're going to pick. And I want the lighting to be good also. Don't dim the light too much. I want to see every effing thing.
Like, yeah, for me, I would like to see, I don't want it, like, what I think is going to happen, like, their online presence, I think they do need to infuse it with something else. Like, if you bring like the normal people that usually go there to sign something and say the same thing, that's not. If they would get some people, like some fans, find a way to bring some fans in that can go out and talk about it more naturally without them being tied to any sort of NDA or anything, I think that can create a similar buzz to people going to see it. Like, yo, these certain amount of people could come in, look at these things, record it if they want, and then talk about it, sort of like what we would do if we were at the con. But the difference is not have them tied to like only the big name people can go, and they're never gonna say anything bad about it. They're only gonna say anything.
Yeah, I don't want these false guys coming here with this. If you rocking on the Sideshow nuts, listen, I want honest opinions. I don't want Sideshow nuts going like, oh, this is great, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about, and I don't know how feasible this is, but CriPPleR, you're talking about having people come to their Sideshow event, like a few fans.
Yeah.
What if they did something along the lines of, and it doesn't have to be exactly like this, but just for an example, people who want to go, you put your name in, and as long as you meet a criteria, like maybe you've bought 3 Sideshow statues in the last fucking year or something like that, then you're eligible. And then they do a draw and they let 100 fans come that are willing to come. You don't put your name in unless you're willing to buy the ticket and go, and then you meet that other criteria. What about something like that? That might even have people like get the juices flowing to buy more from Sideshow to be eligible to go to that, because it'd be so prestigious.
I think it just needs to be like however they want to do it, and that's a great way, just to infuse it with sort of a community and outside perspective, not a bubble perspective. Like, nobody cares about what everybody in your bubble think about the project that in your bubble you got feedback for, and everybody in the bubble already approved it and everybody in the bubble loved it. I want people outside of the bubble to be able to go in there and be able to be like, yo, I seen this shit is legit, get us excited, and then we could evangelize it because we actually really excited about it, versus like if Amy and the squad go in, and I love Amy, nothing against her, but if like the marketing squad goes in, it's not that we don't believe them, it's just, of course you got to say that, right? So it's like, so none of those events ever ring true. And that's the same for the Prime stuff too. So this is not only, of course you're going to get your boy Arcanon be like, the Batman sweat dripped down the eyelid into the nose. Look how it reached the lip. Don't lick the lip. He's going to be all on that shit. And that's going to be great. And we're going to get excited. But I would like more people to be able to, like you said, get some fresh perspective.
Yeah, I don't want anyone who's sponsored by Sideshow going there giving me their opinion about Sideshow outside.
I agree with you, man. I don't want none of these dudes on Sideshow's nutsack. You know,
I can watch their YouTube channel.
No nutsacking.
Yeah,
exactly. If you a Sideshow nutsack, listen, I don't want you reviewing that. I want an honest opinion on a product. You know what I'm saying? Honest opinion.
We want more new stuff. Not enough new stuff right now.
Because that's the thing, Critical Mass. They had some really good new stuff that people probably would wanted to get their eyes on and see the Penguin, you know, see that Spider-Man noir, and then, oh shoot, in person. That's what we miss when we don't see it. Now it ain't like we're not gonna see it. We're gonna see them do it. It's gonna be virtual, but it's gonna be pretty much the same as what we're doing right now. We're gonna see it through a screen.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, see that new Iron Spider. I just imagine what that looks like in person. I'm sure it's hot.
Yeah, X-Men exclusive says only sponsors will be there though doing their videos, so y'all wasting your breath asking for something different. I don't know if it's wasting our breath. I got a lot of breath to waste though, X-Men. It's just more of like, hey, we know that's probably the route it's gonna take, so we just letting them know that that's not gonna cut it. I don't think that's gonna make up for their impact. Let's see what else we have one from. Let me see. Just have your team knowledgeable in character and product and show us what we should be buying. All right, that's what Jose Alicia would like them to do. Let's see. Walton Chunky says, I'd be ecstatic if Sideshow went. Why did I read that like that was gonna be some like profound stuff? But no, he's like,
who's like him want to see? I don't want to see these companies go under.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
Because then you're gonna have people complain, oh, why can't Sideshow come back out? They was doing this. No, I don't want to see them go under and stuff. You know, it's just
no, I don't want to see them.
I think that it's not that nobody wants to see this hobby go under, but I think that unfortunately, this is just normal. What happens when a hobby gets oversaturated? It's just normally to happen. If it's oversaturated, that's what's going to happen. You know, because remember back in the days, you could, Critical Mass or Shane, you could flip a statue back in the days. I remember when which one was flippable? I remember when Pajama Wolverine, once it sold out, it went from maybe I think it sold for three and change, and then people were selling it for 700 and shit. You know. Now, yeah, you can't. They got a statue that's right now that's on Sideshow that just came out this year that's on eBay for lower the prices than Sideshow, and I think that Sideshow may have shot themselves in the foot by having high edition sizes. Yeah, I think that's it. And also, when it comes to Star Wars, you got too many custom groups out is just shooting for Star Wars, so you can just go right.
They're killing it,
and they're killing it. They are killing it. You know what I'm saying? So now that's cutting a lot of profit out of Sideshow's money. Then you have companies like Prime One got the Batman down on a smash. Got Batman down on a smash.
Batman on lock.
Got Batman on lock.
Yes.
Cutting out of Sideshow product. Now you got Queen Studios, Infinity with the bus, and it's just an oversaturated that was bound to happen to this hobby.
Yeah, because that's what it is. Like we like I do complain about not having them being at Comic-Con, but that's for my selfish reasons. But also I want to offer like what would we, if they have to do this, because they have their good reasons for doing it. And I'm not saying they're doing out of malice or anything. They have good reasons doing what they're doing. So while doing it, maybe take some of this stuff into consideration. If you choose to, you don't have to. Like, yeah, we would like to see some outside voices in there. I think that will help in their endeavor to expand and make more things more digital. Because like what Steve Appleton says here, he says, the more potential customers that can give their honest reviews on them beforehand, the better, right? And they need to be, the key word there is honest. I'm not saying anyone's dishonest, but the more people you have that are not tied or signed, the more honest it could come out. Let me see, the more honest opinions that could come out. No, because they're gonna allow Jem and Rad and Mr. X in to talk about the pieces. But yeah, like those are the known quantities, right? The homies, they're gonna go, they're gonna say their things. And the challenge there is, and I'm not, is if Sideshow lets them do that without any NDAs and stuff like that. Yo, you want to come in here? You want to talk about this piece? Sign this shit. I don't want to. Then get the fuck out.
Fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
We run this shit around here.
The fact that we spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on these stats without physically seeing it beforehand is insane if you actually think about it.
Yeah.
You ain't lying. And of course they expect you to, and that's the thing. They expect, like, we see the pictures and then we know it's a collector, so we gotta pre-order, which I did my first pre-order. But we have to pre-order it. But you're right. It's the least with in the past, you get to see somebody else go see it. Or if you were physically going to Comic-Con New York or San Diego, you can go and be like, I can confirm this shit's going to be a banger. Anybody who pre-ordered it, y'all in for a treat. You know what I mean? That type of stuff.
Yeah. But also, thing about it, CriPPleR, you said a key thing yesterday, which what got me into it at first. You say, we'll see your first thing at a comic book store. That was the first time I saw a Sideshow piece at a comic book store.
Mhm.
And, back in the days when Boeing first came out, those statues was going for like 100, 150. But at the time, I wasn't making a lot of money. So I couldn't afford a Boeing back then when they were new. But, fast forward a few years, I'm walking around in a local comic book store. I see that Psylocke, the Comiquette, where she's sitting on the fire base when the snow with a sword in her back. And I'm like, God damn, that looks good. And
Well, it was at the convention, right?
No, this is at a comic book store.
Yeah. Oh, at a comic book store.
And this is at a comic book store. So I looked at it and I said, how much is that? The guy said $300. And I'm like, I swallowed deep a little bit, but I thought about it. I said, okay, well, back in the 80s, you got your Boeings going for 100, 150. That was going for 300. I said, well, I just calculated inflation in my head. So I said, okay, so I'll take it. So I took it, loved it, brought it back home, went back to the comic book store. A couple of weeks later, he had a Laura Croft. I saw that. That was also 300. I got it, but I started this little rant by saying that the thing that's nice about the cons, when you walk into the cons and you see this stuff for the first time, and it blows you away, and it's like it makes you want it. And that's the thing about when it's in places like a comic book store, it gets your juices flowing. Now we don't even have that. They're only gonna do it digitally. So they're missing out on that wow factor.
Ultimate Comics, right over here in North Carolina, too. One in Durham, one in Cary, one in Raleigh, right? Those are my 3 comic book shops. They used to have Sideshow, now they don't. So now even that representation of it is gone. So now without the cons, I don't think there is any physical locations that you could go to. So yeah. Let me see. Walton, then again, this must be a reply to something else. But then again, Sammy brought the war tank, so it was only a matter of time before he had faced the
Yeah, he was telling Rashid not to buy SS Doom. He says it's shit.
What happened? SS Doom?
Yeah.
You don't
Walton
like
was the reason I got the war
Walton
tank.
saying don't buy it.
Michael Myers, aka Rubberface, doesn't like anything. You know what I'm saying? So why would we listen to Rubberface?
You get to a point like it's like we know he doesn't like it already, right? We know you don't like it. That's fine. The decision been made.
I was surprised
knowing you didn't like it.
I was surprised that he had the XM Apocalypse. I was surprised he liked that. You know?
Duck Rogers says no social team hacks. Just get Amy on there talking about and knowing her stuff. Focus on the background of the characters and reveal new statues, not randomly, but at the con. Yeah, man.
I mean, that's also something they need, like a personality. Like, I don't know the full details of what went down when they fired Susan, but everybody liked her.
Yeah.
And I don't know what she did to get fired, but they need somebody like that really gets you into it, and we need to see the stuff.
Agreed. Keith's World Collections. Welcome, my brother. Sideshow don't give a F. Sideshow don't give a F with Sideshow. XM barely Fs with Sideshow. Geo makes sure of that. I don't know what that means, but I know there's some like
fucking drunk or what?
that there's some history to that I'm not ready to decode yet. But yeah, Kevin
says, hitting that sake. What's up, Kevin?
Trying new things, innovating. You are dying. I still prefer to see things in person and love attending conventions. I don't want to see vendors disappearing. Yeah, like it's that balance, right? I want to see them. That's what I'm saying. If they want to do this endeavor, trying to figure out a way to get the community involved in a meaningful way. Because if you do it and you exclude all of it, then it's just a big commercial, regardless. And then that's fine. Commercials are sell. But at that point, it's more marketing. It ain't community buzz. It's more like a trailer, which is fine. Let's see. Rat Titan isn't affiliated with Sideshow anymore, so they won't let them in there to film anything. See, so is that a thing? They were affiliated at one point, and then when they stopped, they said you can't come in the film. I don't know the history about it.
If I remember right, they stopped their affiliation when Sideshow came out to all these Facebook groups and said, if you're going to be affiliated with us, no more customs on your channel. And Rad Titan said, fuck you.
Yo,
Fuck you,
I
do
respect
customs.
Rad Titan even more tonight, folks. Geo will be fighting in the ring tonight. I'm like,
Yo, Sideshow may be passing some steroids. I don't know, man. Get Paul, you know what I mean? Don't know.
Casual nerd problems. Welcome home.
Casual.
What's up? Right up soon, found a new distributor. Yeah, but we could go to the next topic. Anybody have anything else to say about this before we get
I'm
up?
good.
We beat this.
Who knows what's going? All I can say is who knows what's going to happen. But let's go to the next topic.
Yeah.
And Crip, make sure you check your messenger during the show.
Okay, I'll check it right after we go to set up the next topic. Get this off of here. But yeah, that's it. Like, yeah, it's sad to see it go. We understand times change. We got to move with the times. Just consider some of the stuff we talked about, if you will or not. It's up to y'all. Y'all the company. Yo, Miguel in the building. Where's Miguel? Did I miss Miguel?
What's up, Miguel? Yeah, he's there.
I don't see him. But what up, Miguel? All
right here. Just wanted to stop by, show some love on a live. I'll catch the replay.
That's what's up. Catch you later, homie. All right. So yesterday when I was playing with my toy, Shane was dropping some knowledge that I didn't hear until I caught the replay. Yeah, I was like,
Fuck, I was dying, Sam. I was dying.
I literally was just like,
I'm picturing it in my mind as you're doing it.
Yeah, because I blocked all of y'all out, and I was just like,
you should have saw it. He had the plane, and then he made the sound, and then he showed Starscream as transform. I was like, this is. But you know what though? This is nostalgic pieces that make you do that.
Yeah, right.
You forgot that you was live. I guarantee his kids probably looking through the peephole like, yo, that's crazy.
I need to go back. I need to go back and watch that. I was driving home from work when y'all.
And you know what I was thinking when you were doing that is this guy is a brother from another mother, because that's the shit I do too. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm not the only one. I
literally blacked out and was just like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Look at this thing.
I know y'all Transformers fans. Do any of you guys plan on looking for, because they did have some dope ones from back in the days, some G1s that may be graded just to add to the collection?
Like what pieces?
I'm thinking of plus in my collection.
Like no, I'm not talking about statues. I'm talking about
no. You talk about like
PGC. I always felt like I had Astro Train, and I wish I could find it back in the box. You know what I'm saying? Astro Train, because those two were badasses. Astro Train, and what was the other one's name where he turned into the tank?
Blitzwing.
Blitzwing was the name?
Blitzwing.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, they were
triple
called
changer, right?
Triplicon. They call it Triplicon.
They could change into three different things.
Astral Train turns into a train, and then to a space. What you call it? Space shuttle.
It had the track thing there, right? And then you could just. But like I would love to get like some stuff to plus it, whether it's like comics and I usually don't do that, but when you run out of space and you still want to get some representation of stuff, that's a good way of doing it, whether it's like some of the toys and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'm over here in my own head, and then I didn't hear anything Shane said, but what I heard was on the replay, Shane said if they were to come out with G.I. Joe and had the main characters that he cared about, and it was guaranteed to have that line, he would probably sell off his whole Marvel collection?
I would sell off my Marvel. I'd probably keep my X-Men just because they're on their own display.
Yeah.
But I'd probably sell all my Marvel here and have G.I. Joe, Transformers on one side, X-Men there, and my Star Wars over there.
That's crazy. So what I want to know, is there anything that will come out that we don't know about for Rashid, Critical, and if Shane want to go deeper into what he just said, that you would trade in, whether it's your Star Wars, your Batman, your X-Men, like one of your main lines that you would be like, they don't make this like they should be, but if they come out, knock it out the park, XM, Prime, PCS, any one of these fools, J&D, Represent, any one of them come out, make something that you've been wanting that since you were a kid, would you trade in that whole line for it?
Nah,
There's nothing that could come out.
Nah, you know what it is though? Because first of all, it'd be too big. But like, say if, because I think Prime 1 could have did it. If Prime 1 would have continued like the G.I. Joe line, if it was enough G.I. Joe fan, because I really don't think, not toy wise, yes, but not statue wise because they're big. But if I think, and Shane probably may agree with me, if Prime 1 would have did a lot of the main characters from G.I. Joe, I would love for them to take it to the notch where they did Tomax and Zaymont, Zartan, and did especially Cobra La. I think Prime 1 would knock it out. I think Prime 1 would knock Cobra La out the box.
Man, I'd get a battle android trooper. I'd get
Destro. I still think is a hot. You know, I just don't want to dabble.
I love that.
Right, I don't want to dabble into that line, but I wish I could. I would like to buy that Destro because I always like Destro too. Always like Destro.
See, for me, Destro, the Serpentor is one of my favorite statues in my collection. If you've seen it in person, it's 32 inches tall. It's absolutely phenomenal. I think Prime 1 with the G.I. Joe line did the perfect combination of keeping it close to the classic with just a touch of modernization, but not too much. It's still very classic without looking toyish. And that's where I feel XM and some companies, it's too overly modernized for my look. But Prime 1 killed it on their G.I. Joe line.
Yeah. And for me, I don't think I would ever sell anything to get a new line because I got pretty much everything I want and stuff is still coming. But there's one thing that I probably would sell some stuff for to finance it. As a kid, Speed Racer was my favorite cartoon, really still is. And they didn't have that when I was a kid. So if somebody like XM or Prime 1 were to do a quarter scale Speed Racer, I might sell some of my bigger pieces to finance it because I know it's not going to be cheap and it's going to take up a lot of space.
Yeah, man. I will say this right now. Let me see. I got to make sure Gotham Cenobites is not in the chat before I say this.
He is.
I love Gotham Cenobites.
Phoenix is he's out of space, man. My man needs to retire.
Phoenix?
Yeah,
Phoenix. That dude's 5-year plans is amazing. I don't know. I would probably I would trade in my DC stuff for all my 1/3 DC stuff for 1/3 Spider-Man stuff. If I could do it, like all of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's only because no, I didn't say that. I love my DC stuff. I will never sell it. Star Chow down with us. Welcome, homie. Yeah. Yeah, Keesis, you heard me. Did I start at Keesis World Collections? Keesis World Collections? I don't think I started. All right. So yeah, no. So if
you heard what you thought you heard.
All right, let's cast this road because I'm feeling like our X-Men is coming together. We got some beautiful X-Men people so far.
Yeah, we do.
So let's get this going.
I feel good about this one.
I feel good about this one. Dude.
Did Rashid? Did you submit one?
No, I think Rashid seen yours and said that. He said that.
He said, "Yeah, mic drop."
Yeah. All right, so
Somebody killing a dog in the background.
Wow, like that.
kill that dog. Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, that's Rasheed.
Okay, what happened now? I'm sorry, I didn't take a bath.
Sound
about
like
to
you was killing
cast
your
Rogue.
dog.
So this is we cast him Rogue, right? All right. Is this a
Yeah.
regular model? Is she named?
This is Kathleen Denver, I believe. Dever. Kathleen Dever, I believe her name is. Yes, she's an actress. But I don't know if you could get her to do other things if the money's right, but that's what the agents will have to talk to her.
I don't recognize her.
I recognized her too.
Yeah. She
I'm
was
trying to place
in,
it.
No, I don't know where she's from.
what was that show? It was some show that I watched.
It's
back
not
then.
important.
No.
Crip, this is your pick for Rogue?
This is my pick for Rogue. The reason why, the round face, she got some Rogue features from the animated that I like. She's young enough to grow into the role. Here, put that little white strip on her right there, and just imagine her saying, "Hey, sugar, sugar." I think she could say sugar. Yeah, and then this is the second pick of her right here. You know what I mean? Yes. Look her up. Check her out in some trailers. See what you guys think. But I
What
do
movie
think
she in?
let me actually.
I like those thick ass arms though, man.
You see that? Like she could be.
Yeah, I don't want no 10. I don't want no 108 weighing chick.
You want no little bird arms?
Nah, you keep that.
I don't know. I
No,
can't
no
I can't put my
olive
finger on
oils.
it, but it looks like she just falls a little flat.
I knew you were gonna say that. But
It's
that
missing a
is
couple assets. I
just
can't put
a
my finger
little
on it.
bit.
yes.
That's not my '90s Rogue.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like the Rogue behind me.
No.
So Justified. She was in Justified. You remember that TV show
Great
Justified?
show.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
She was a kid. She was a kid in Justified, wasn't she? A teenager?
You ain't a kid no more, but yes.
I remember her. She was
All
grown
so
up.
great actress. She's grown up. I think she's a perfect age now to play Rogue. CGI implants, we got the budget for it. So if we like the acting, I'm pretty sure that we can dip into the budget to increase assets if necessary, if need be. But then we're gonna go into Shane's. Let's go into the head of Shane and let's see what he visions as Rogue.
Yeah.
No,
That's
that's
not
critical.
Shane.
Nope. This is the mind of Critical Mass. Let's see.
Although she's been on my mind since I've seen that picture.
Yo, Critical. What show is she on? Has she
The
been?
Gifted. She was on.
Oh,
she was on Gifted.
Who is she in
And,
Gifted? Who is she? Yeah, who is
I
she?
forget the name of her character name. She had like the sports shield that she could expand and then use.
Did you like
as a
that
weapon.
show? Did you like that show, The Gifted? I thought it was okay.
I liked it.
That's where I know her
They
from.
only
The
made it
Gifted.
2 seasons.
I
But
haven't
she
seen
was
the
also
Gifted.
on. She was also on the Goldbergs.
Oh,
She's
she's on the
Kid Star.
Goldbergs.
Yeah,
Dude,
she's
what's the
Kid Star.
Goldbergs?
She's all grown up now.
Yeah, she's great on Gifted. She's a sister, I think.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch her again. Yeah, but she looks pretty good. You know.
Yeah, I like it. What up, Adam? What up, Elijah Matt? And this is another look.
Yeah, she's
I like her for Rogue. If you leave the middle part and darken the hair, she
Just
could be a
all she
runner.
needs is a hair.
And I'm loving them breasts, so I'm
That's all.
definitely.
And they're real.
She does have all of the assets required for the role,
Yeah.
yes.
And she can
and
act.
she's an actress too. So this is why it was very hard for me to try to come up with somebody, because I'm like, I can't even do the thing where she can't act. If she can act, she's naturally beautiful.
I'm feeling her.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to feel her too.
You had a third picture of her?
I don't have a third. We do a 2 minimum here.
No,
Yeah,
that's
2 minimum.
good. No, that's good. You picked the perfect
I
two.
thought I picked the ones
Yes.
that might get the
Did you-
most. But yeah,
You
that was
did-
critical
you did it
mass.
to
Now
my
let's go.
brain.
Now let's go into the mind of Shane and see what he visions as constructive outrages Rogue.
The mind
Booyah.
of the Dark Lord.
Hey.
Nah.
I don't see Rogue as a slut personally, but
Just
Is
because
she
she's
trying to
doing
hypnotize
something
me?
risque for
Those
this
eyes?
photo doesn't make her a slut.
I'm kidding. Just because she want to have a
Yeah,
moment
but I
does
don't
not make
see.
her.
Can I see another? Is there another? Is there
We
another
don't
picture?
slut shame here, right?
We do not slut shame
Is
here.
there- is there
Embrace your
another-
beauty,
Welcome.
baby.
Is there another
Okay,
picture of her? Because
Yes,
is there
the
another
president would
picture?
like to see
He's got
another
another
picture.
one. The president wants to see
There you go,
another
Mr.
picture.
President.
Definitely not. Definitely.
Half nip.
Booty not big enough?
Titties look like they about sagging and stuff.
Hey, what happened to you,
About-
Rashid? Did you have one?
Nah, because when I saw the one with the gifted, I was like, I could roll with that one. So I was like, not even trying to I don't know
Doug
who.
Rogers says, since when is Rogue a mail order bride? Nah, put a shirt on.
Rogue
She's
is
gonna
a
check
smoke show.
Republic.
Yo, did she touch some adult star and took their power and said, hey, I'm just saying.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah,
They got her-
I
they got her-
gotta agree with Doug Rogers. He do like a mail order bride though.
They got her straight off the Czech
Who
Republic.
cares what she
website.
looks like?
It
She's
fits
hot
her over.
and she fits the part.
She does not
They
look
put-
hot.
Tell us why she fits the part, Brother Shane.
Well, she's got the body, athletic. She's got the tits. I think she's pretty in the face.
Look at that mouth, man. Like, you know, I mean,
Yeah, look at those nice juicy cock pillows. Are you kidding me?
I can't argue with that
Oh.
situation, but not for Rogue though. Not for Rogue, bro.
Oh, but we got pillows.
All right, so we're gonna do
For the
the
lineup.
poll, and
The poll
chat,
time.
you will get to choose constructive outrages Rogue. Let's go. All right.
And then we're gonna submit it to the studios.
Mhm.
And then for the next X-Men movie, they will listen to us as
Walter said,
consultants.
that is an instant or one star. Yo, Walton's crazy. For the Sherman, no tennis, no casting.
Yeah, you fell short on this one, Shane. Sorry about that.
Says the guy who didn't submit a pick. Just like if you don't vote, you don't get a right to complain about your president.
Yeah. Oh. That's
Go,
messed up.
Edwin Diaz said, go Shane, some summer love. And you guys got to understand, here at Constructive Outrage, you know, there is some incentive to try to cast these persons to personally meet them and see them, as we found out a couple of weeks ago.
So go through the pictures again so they can start
Oh,
voting.
yes, that's a great
We've
call.
been on this one too long.
So, Shane,
Go back to yours.
this is Critical Masses right here.
I got.
Someone
how
say it's the
tall
total
is she? Isn't
package.
she very short though.
I don't care about the height. It don't
Yeah,
matter.
but you see, you're on me about, well, not you, but Rashid's on my nuts about mine. But Rogue is not 5'1". Like, isn't? And don't get me wrong, this chick's smoking, and I think she's a good pick too. But Rogue is not 5'1". She's like what, 5'6", 5'7", 5'8". Like she's not tiny.
How tall was the one from the original X-Men movie?
Well, number one, Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is 6 feet tall, and Wolverine.
That's ridiculous.
About 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, that's
Wolverine
ridiculous.
is
But they changed
5'3" in the
the
comics.
heights on so many of these characters. So
Yeah, but
I mean,
we know why, Rashid. They changed the height on Hugh Jackman because they wanted to get women attracted to the movie, and no one's going to be attracted to a 5'2" hairball.
I wonder what it's going to be like when we cast
We
our
would
first
like it,
male
but women wouldn't.
X-Men.
But here it is. Once she starts talking and say, "Hey, sugar," y'all gonna forget about how tall she is.
I agree. I'm not saying she's bad. I'm just saying
Hey, sugar.
she if
Look,
we're
she wears
judging
lipstick
how
well.
someone
I will
looks
say
for
she
part-
wears lipstick well.
She
If we're
does
judging
very
how
well.
someone looks for a part, we
Yeah.
got to go by height
She's all
too, if
grown
we're
up.
going by
Well,
body
let me ask you guys a question. Do you think the girl that played Rogue in the X-Men before, did you think she did a good job?
No.
Well, that's
Nah.
that's a very young Rogue. No, I wasn't a fan of that Rogue.
Yo, this is a blowout
wasn't.
by a lot. Critical mass. Congratulations, homie. You just submitted our next Constructive Outrage Rogue, baby. Let's give her a round of applause. Yeah.
Now after this up, I'm gonna start watching The Gifted again.
All right.
I definitely don't mind losing this one because I
Yo, when he submitted these in the chat, everybody was like, okay.
yeah,
I was like,
oh yeah, that's what I
where
said.
do I
I
start?
told him, I'm like, I could get on board with this.
Yeah, cause Shane was giving me a hard time when I put Carmen Electra up there.
Yeah.
He said Butterface.
Yo, you did your research for this one.
Yeah,
I
that
had
was
to
a
go back
very
to the
good pick.
lab. I said no.
And I appreciate all of the others. Yeah,
I feel like my
this is
slutty
a
girl,
good,
but
All the
I like this
finalists.
but this is our new one right here. So. All right. Y'all ready for some pictures?
one. You can't win them all.
Shut up, crowd. We got work to do, crowd. All right. Let's go into I appreciate everyone who voted as well.
Yes, thank you, everyone. And don't
This
forget,
right
hit
here,
that like
PCS, is what I'm talking about. He said, let's go ahead and get this one out there. We will create a diorama base to connect all characters of Street Fighter, Street Jam Line once they are all released. This is something Brother Rashid talked about with the LBS X-Men line. This is something I talked about when I seen those circular bases. I'm like, how are you going to be able to put them together like this picture? They said, shut the fuck up, Crip. We got you. And I said, you do. So I appreciate this because I think I'm going to get this whole thing. If the price stay right and the quality hits, you got my attention with this one. Street Fighter is one of my favorite video games. Grew up in an arcade. If y'all know what those are where you go and they had video games wall to wall. Some even had stairs that they would double floor. Or sometimes you just go into your pizzeria right at lunchtime. Emerson High School, Union City, New Jersey, and you just go in there and pluck your quarters down, beat somebody else in Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, whatever you want. This brings me back to that time seeing this, and for me, I think that's what it's all about. It is those nostalgia play. And for me, if this was 1/4, 1/3, I wouldn't be able to do it. The fact that it is 1/10 and I can collect them and put them on a little shelf like they're a pop, a Funko Pop. Let's do it.
Imagine if Iron Studios did that.
I don't know. I know PCS can do some crazy stuff with like the shredder stuff. So like I know they're capable. It's just some of the stuff, the licenses I'm not the biggest fan of, but that's just a personal thing. When they do something that I like, that's when I could really gauge the quality because I'm way more invested in it. So if they don't nail Prince, there's no big deal. You know what I mean? Somebody who knows Prince will probably buy it and appreciate it. But when it's something that I care about, like this, if PCS knocks it out, I don't care if it says PCS on it, Iron Studios on it, Sideshow on it, XM on it, I'm gonna grab it. But yeah, no, this is dope. I think that's a good win, and this is how they look. At least the first set, they're gonna be in duo packages. Anybody else interested in Street Fighter 1/10 scale figures or statues?
Not me.
No, not me. I don't collect 1/10. Big Street Fighter fan back in the day, of course.
Yeah.
But I stopped playing after 3, 4, 5, maybe.
Nice detail on them, but nah. I'll save my statue space.
Kadra said, dang, Sam got that screenshot 1 minute after PCS posted this. True collector right there. LOL. All right, things I care about, I'll find. I do care about some Street Fighter.
Yeah, you will put in work for something you want.
And also, when I figure out which character I'm going to be able to be casual with the most, those are the ones that I'm going to pre-order first. It's like, got you again, casual. Anybody in the chat picking up these pieces from PCS? And what do you guys think about the diorama base when you collect the whole thing? Kevin says, I need this in my life. Street Fighter took most of my life in the arcades. You and me both, my brother. You and me.
I played a lot of Street Fighter.
Yo, y'all heard Critical Mass.
You know what game I played a lot? WWF WrestleFest.
Oh, in the arcade when they had Andre the Giant.
You guys were in them with you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Man, I love that game.
How's this for 01? Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Oh, well, that was a Nintendo game.
Yeah,
It
I
was
played
just
that on
Punch Out.
Nintendo.
It was just Punch Out in the arcade. Little Mac was a little bigger in the arcade. Body blow,
Ninja
body
Turtles,
blow,
too.
uppercut.
I played a lot of Turtles.
Yeah, I was just thinking
Yeah,
about classic games.
That is a classic though. Yeah, I remember when I beat that game because Tyson was so hard. When I beat it, dude, I was so happy. Like I was mad happy.
Fuck, no joke.
And I bet you was sweating too.
Yeah. You think I sweat bringing up these boxes, man? Walton says Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the win. You and me, I love that. That's one of my favorites as well. Star Child, Chung Lee, you know those dies don't lie. Star Child. Mitchell says, I love Street Fighter and I'm a hardcore fan from the arcade days, but I am not feeling those poses. Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, and Super Street Fighter Alpha 3 are my favorite. I hear you. But the poses seem like they're accurate to the what they're
Street Fighter
pulling.
1 and 2. Who was your favorite guy? Who was your go-to?
And which one?
Street Fighter 1 and or 2. Who was your
Street
go-to?
Fighter 1 you could only really play as Ken and Ryu, right? Or I guess you had some basics, but it probably was Ryu because it was mad generic right there at that time. Street Fighter 2 is when it opened up and you could play as a little more characters. But what was it like when the first time you did like a move, like a Hadouken, like a like a forward, back, down, and around? We never knew how we did it. We was like, yo, did you just do a fireball? How'd you do that?
Just
Nobody
pushing all the
knew
buttons at the
you
same
couldn't
time.
go to the internet and find out. So you have to be like, yo, and then when we
gotta
figured
keep
that
doing
shit
it.
out, dude, that was crazy. But all right, let's go to. But yeah, no, I'm out here for this. Yo, talking about G.I. Joe, Great
Nice.
American Hero. Talk to me about this piece, Shane.
Yeah, well, it's some custom for some thirsty fucking collectors out there, and well, she looks great, but it's slightly different than I remember her from the cartoon.
Just a
Yeah.
little
Can't put
bit.
my finger on it.
I first thought she
had
was
the size-
Bayonetta, dude. I hit you back,
Yeah.
was like Bayonetta, and I was like,
She-
then I seen the Cobra, and that's not Bayonetta, but she looks like Bayonetta. I don't know if you know her.
I
I
don't.
have the Sideshow one, but then I like this one too.
Man.
Like I said, for thirsty collectors. So
All right, all you thirst buckets out there, here you go. Get
Critical
your
Mass
DI
is a thirsty motherfucker.
Critical Mass. I
I
expect
like
to
it.
see
Hey,
this in your
Shane, I like it,
collection.
but I won't be buying it.
Fair enough.
I can like it from a distance.
Kevin says Nintendo old
My-
school Glass Joe,
I have-
baby. Yeah. Then you did a move. Sounds sexual. Hey, I remember that too, Walter. I could describe it to you next time. Different show though. Destro loves coming home to that.
Buddy, no
Destro,
doubt.
you know it. She looks like Alex Cole. I don't know who that is. If you know, you know. Okay, if you know, you know. Now I want to know. Star Child said,
No.
I'm
I'm
thirsty.
thirsty.
Well, here you go. I'll get you the pre-order information.
Drink
Call
up.
me later.
Yeah. You too can quench your thirst.
That's usually not where I store my sniper rifle, but she does.
Mm.
All right,
Got a
here's
surprise
another.
for you.
This looks like Madam Hydra. Is this Madam Hydra?
I believe it is. Just a
Alright.
custom coming out. Thought it was
Did
cool.
you think this is a Serena Williams ass as well, Darth RASHEEEEEEED? Does she have the tennis?
Serena's bigger than that.
Venus is probably bigger, right?
She's busy on Grinder right now.
Yeah, he's trying to set up his next date.
There it is.
He's trying to swipe right.
How sick does that look?
That looks
I
crazy.
mean, that would need a lot of space for two unknown henchmen, but how sick does that look? You'd have to be a big Hydra fan to have that.
Oh man,
that looks great.
But the floor looks like marble,
right?
It's crazy, yeah. It got the gloss, and you can see the reflections with the light. I like this, dude. Like, you don't like this?
Oh, this is Barb's.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
Oh, this
Very
is Barbara's. I just grabbed it from.
I love how she takes pictures.
Okay, so then I don't know if I like this or it's just those dope ass pictures.
Oh,
but either way, because y'all know I'm getting the X-Force Wolverine, so I was like, if I would have had room, I'm like, I like a Deadpool that's using his guns. You know what I mean? You got the face going.
G.I.O.
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 Great American hooker, baby.
Great American hooker.
So good.
Baroness.
Yeah, I like this. Painkiller.
You know, there's a lot of cool Deadpool statues, but me personally, I know he's a goofy character and this and that, but I find some of them too overdone. I like a nice, like I got the old school Sideshow one, and I don't mind it. Like it's, you know, you could have that fucking duck in there if you want, the rubber duck or chicken. Yeah, rubber chicken, but you don't have to, so it's still kind of like a serious statue. I like that. I like when you have the option to make them goofy or make them just cool and serious.
I like this. This catches the murderous humor for me on it.
I love the pose. It's very dynamic.
Yeah, and that's probably what it is. I love dynamic poses, so that's probably what does it for me too. We have a Lady Deadpool tease, and it's in color.
Can you tell me the background with Lady Deadpool? Like,
I don't know what damn thing.
Did they do it just to do it like Lady Thor to feminize everything, or who is she?
I played Marvel Heroes, and you can pick her as a skin. You can turn.
I know nothing about the character.
I know nothing about the character, but I'm just saying for people who do. XM did a teaser that's not in shadow, so that's what I'm saying. So
you're trying to say Deadpool is a transformer?
Yo, I don't know. Somebody in the chat would probably help you with that, but I have no clue what book she's from. Deadpool from another universe.
Okay, fair enough.
So probably
Thank
like
you.
a Gwen Stacy
Thanks,
thing. Like a Gwen Stacy thing, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think that might Figure Con pop. Welcome Figure Con pop. Same with Headpool. Headpool sounds like
I could care less for Lady Deadpool.
Yeah. I like the one that Sideshow did. That was pretty good.
I know, but like I said, none of us here know the character.
But then they got to hit the portrait. Sasha got to hit. I mean, XM got to hit the portrait now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing, Rashid. The portrait was off the chain. The one that Sideshow did.
All right, who's this character?
I don't know. I don't know this guy. Who is he?
I think he's do stuff with magnets.
Is that the
Magnet Man? Is this Magnetron?
No,
Magnet
he's
Man?
one of the
he's a
village
transformer.
people.
Oh, he's a okay.
One of the village people?
No. Oh no, no. He's from that show. With the
He's a wrestler, right? He's a wrestler. That's what it is.
Oh, Kane. That's it. That's Kane from the WWE.
The Big Red Machine.
The Big Red Machine. Now y'all know who this is. Y'all love him. Magneto, one throne.
Respect this man's pain.
Put some respect on Magneto's name.
You know how much pain this man went through in his life?
We've seen a lot of Magnetos. How does this rank in the ones you guys seen so far? Is this worthy of a look?
I mean, the base is cool, but I'm not saying it's a bad piece at all. It looks cool, but there's so many Magnetos on thrones. Yeah, I still think the XM one is the best, except it's underscaled, in my opinion.
Oh, the one on throne, yeah.
Magneto fatigue.
Yeah, I do like the wires look like they almost look like.
Oh yeah, the detail looks great.
That's a good use of his powers.
Definitely looks good in the mask. but this does not do it for me. This
No,
poor-
I put that fucking helmet back on.
yo, I
Put
shouldn't
the
even-
helmet back on.
This look like why does he look like a stepdad?
From the 1980s.
He
The
looked like
1980s called and they want their hairstyle back.
he looked
Yeah,
like
that's-
Cable cosplaying as Magneto.
I don't know what that is. That's,
I don't know,
that's
but
bad.
this looks
he went through,
yeah,
he
this-
went through a
really
lot of
good.
hair gel.
yeah, let's keep the mask on him, folks.
That definitely ain't no
Keep
Jim
the
Lee
mask.
Magneto.
All right. Seen
Oh, the
this
high
on
ground.
Casual Nerd Problems yesterday, and this is a render of the duel. Y'all know what it is. So this is render, but
Somebody-
is this something you Star Wars people will add to your collection?
Somebody
Kevin,
came up
I
short.
believe Magneto is 1/4 scale.
But oh, he said 1/4. This is quarter scale.
No, yeah, I believe it's 1/4. Well, could you imagine if it was 1/3 with that base?
I know. Let your soul go.
Killing your space. So,
But yeah, I think this looks dope. The render. I wonder how to if they get that likeness like this for a sculpted piece, this would be. These are really well done.
Is this MFA?
This is ABC. I don't think EFG did theirs yet, but NYQ might. Is this NYC or XUV?
No, MFA.
I don't know any of these custom companies.
Okay.
I don't know, but yes. The Star
Yeah, I
Wars
think-
people
I
don't got
think
much to say about it. I sure as hell don't. So I'm going this way.
moving on.
Tweeterhead. Another tease. They said, hey, we know y'all sick of teases. We'll have something soon, but here's another tease.
But here's a tease.
The only thing I'll say compared to the Prime One, and I like the Prime One. The only thing is, I wish Prime One did like we talking about. I would say they didn't burn the other half of the suit on Two-Face.
Oh,
Other than that, the
yeah,
portraits are nice, but they should have did the suit like this.
Yeah, this was slick because he would have changed his suit. He wouldn't still be burned.
I don't know why Sideshow didn't take a chance on Two-Face in the first place, though. I don't understand why not.
Why did they take a chance on a lot of characters that they should have?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, no. It seems like the coin, everything there. We'll see how I'm waiting to see the texture of the burnt face. The other half of him.
And does he have a gun in his hand?
Yeah. All right, that's it for picks, but we gotta go to the streets now, y'all, and see what's popping off there.
Oh, did you gonna show those pics?
Oh wait, I did get those picks. Which folder they were? Oh yeah, no, they're in the streets. We going to the streets.
Let's hit the streets.
We going to the streets. This is
Streets.
the still picks right here.
It's streets.
Here. Show picks. Streets. All right.
I agree with Kevin. It does remind me of the animated version of Two-Face.
What's up, Kevin?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. All right. From the streets, if you guys post anything in Constructive Outrage, it might show up here. So we will get through them. Starting with this, man. If you guys didn't see the unboxing, I unboxed Starscream yesterday. Loving it. I posted some pictures on the Facebook group. Check them out.
Ah, what a nice pick.
So my goal was always to just sort of try to create a scene within my room. You can do them with hot toys, but when you try to do it with the statue, my wife said, I don't know how you pulled it off, but I don't know why you're trying to create these scenes with these big ass statues. I said, I'm gonna do it.
You're like, why are you making a $14,000 scene?
I know, right? But yeah, so here, this is gonna change because where Rodimus is, he's gonna stay, but I'm gonna shift him a little bit. Optimus is going, Galvatron is going where Optimus is, and that's gonna create the final confrontation of
What,
the movie.
what,
that would
what
be
code
there.
are you using for Galvatron and what cannon? You're going to
So,
pick the open
I
cannon.
thought I was gonna do the open cannon pointing at him, but when we watching the movie, there's almost a scene when they both, and XM is super smart because if you look at this pose, it's probably really basic, but then when you pair it with Galvatron, it comes together because it's almost like they were meant to look like that before they face off. So then you're gonna so you know how he has the cannon under, so you could do it like that, and it's almost like they're readying. Or I could do it where he gets the first shot off and just point it straight out. So
I think both look great.
I know. So
although I'm not a fan of the open cannon, but
I know, and that's the thing. I love the option because I'm a fan of it. And what's beautiful about it is like if I end up not liking it, I could close that some bitch up because they give you the option. Beautiful.
Being able to switch that cannon on either arm is what made me buy that piece.
They pulled the trigger.
Otherwise, I might not have bought it.
And by the way,
CriPPleR, I love your commitment.
Oh,
you probably should be committed, but I love your commitment.
Thanks. But yeah, no. I did my first pre-order that from a distributor, so like we'll see how that goes. For Galvatron. So I just did the down payment though.
Would you care to say who you bought it from?
Yeah, I went with Cosmic Chase.
No, okay.
What made you go with Cosmic Chase anyway?
I while I was getting these Transformers, I ordered from damn near everyone.
Oh, okay.
Every I ordered from Spec. And what's cool, like shout out to them because I got this piece. But I think the speed in which I got my Bumblebee and I got my Soundwave was just you order and you get it, right? Some came broken. But that wasn't Cosmic Chase's fault. That was DHL fault, which I got them on camera. Just
we got them on camera,
shit, right? Yeah,
because she was having a bad day.
Yeah, no, but hey, I got this from Spec. It took a little bit, but it came perfect condition. Like the box was a little, but who cares about the box? The inside, everything was intact. So that's all I care about. Is when I get it, I got it. So that's cool. But from getting the other stuff, it just came a little quicker. That could be this is all my personal experience. So I'm not trying to say you guys probably have different experience. My experience, that's why I went with Cosmic Chase. Who knows?
Well,
I might get
your experience is your experience.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we got the coronation going on them until Galvatron comes. Because you know when Galvatron comes, this fool's gonna be like, "Is that you, Megatron?" He's gonna get blasted. But then Galvatron's gonna be there. We'll take the cape off him, and then we'll pose him that way. But we'll get through these. So yeah, I like how it's coming together. The proximity pieces are all at the bottom with Bumblebee down there, so you can almost see that the when they're in their proximity mode, when they're alt mode, they're going. Then Bumblebee scouts out. He sees Starscream and Soundwave. He reports back. Then he flies up. He transforms up here. He sees him. He gets ready. Blah blah blah. That's how my head works. Don't mind me. I'm crazy.
Fucking story time with Sam. I love it.
And then he's gonna be firing at Galvatron.
Little kids.
Yeah.
You must be good at story time.
Oh
when
man!
you can break the book out for the little girls.
Like,
okay,
oh
today
man!
Daddy's gonna read.
I just freestyle stories for them. I didn't even need a book. I was just telling them. I was like, "What's your friend's name?"
Okay, this story is when Daddy was in on the East Coast, and Daddy was running with a bad crowd at one time.
Oh man! But yeah, this right here is him pointing at Galvatron, as you see as it rotates. So it's just a little scene that's gonna happen there. I can't wait to get Galvatron. I'm super excited. The Soundwave, Rodimus.
You know, after doing the unboxing last night, like I'm rewatching all the shows, right? So I've done season 1, season 2, and I'm almost done season 3. And I started watching it again after the unboxing.
Oh man,
yeah,
there's still so much fun.
I love it. That and G.I. Joe, I fucking love it.
Just watch them over.
Watch it over and over.
Who's got the
Transformers?
Oh yeah, and X-Men. Those 3 cartoons, you could build your collection and never feel like you want to sell them, dude. They're just so drenched into your childhood.
G.I. Joe, Transformer, X-Men, and Star Wars. That's all I would need. There's others I would want, but that's all I would need if they came out with the right characters.
I agree, man. So yeah, this is the final pick there, but yep, it's coming together. Cybertron is in effect. Elijah Mack, he's got some stuff in. Look at the Deathstroke. tongue all down her throat.
Yeah, yes. One of my
Nice.
favorites.
Yeah.
Nah, no one likes Deathstroke. Come on.
Nah, Deathstroke. I've always loved Deathstroke, man. This piece is hot. Yo, the thing, Critical Matt, did you ever feel like your magnet on that arm was loose?
No, it's tight, and I know people was having problems with his right foot, his left foot. That it was
No,
cranky,
the knife,
but
my knife my sword arm fits in, but I know if you can tap it, it'll fall, so but I love this Deathstroke.
Yeah, I always love that portrait too.
It just takes up a lot of space when you put the sickle on in the back.
Hey, you did it though. Y'all made it happen. And look at him rocking the Taskmaster. I almost forgot his name for a minute.
Elijah, him and I, we got a couple of the same pieces.
Yeah, I got similar
taste.
taste.
Alike. Similar taste.
I have not seen a bad
I don't have him.
Batman Who Laughs statue, dude. Sideshow, Prime, Queen, everyone made a really dope version.
And I read something that James Gunn, I wanted to say Tommy Gunn from Rocky V. James Gunn is going to be introducing the Batman Who Laughs into his DC movies.
Holy shoot, really? Well, he's doing
what I heard.
Yo,
from one of
you
the
think
other
this dude is popular with just the comic, dude? Imagine how popular he is if he gets introduced in a movie the right way.
It might say
hold on to y'all.
That's it right there, the right way.
Yep, the right way. Hold on to y'all freaking statues if he nails it.
Are we good tonight afterwards to talk about Guardians? Has it been good enough?
Like yeah, we did a whole spoiler cast about it. So yep.
Okay, good. I've been away, so
yeah,
I've been watching the replays, but I've been trying to catch up on a lot of shows because I've missed a lot of shows in the last 3 weeks.
This is the classic PF. I remember going to a comic book store and seeing this, and it was one of the pieces that I said, "Holy shit!"
Yes.
That is still my favorite Spider-Man. I got that fully repainted, and it's still my favorite Spider-Man statue to date.
I no arguments for me there. The Green Goblin, is this the Sideshow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got that Karate Kid type pose.
Yeah. Yeah, he's killing
another one I got.
Collection.
Nice Goblin though.
And we got some from the street pictures of
pizza time.
Jean Grey. So a collector got it in hand right now. So this is it right here. That's it's me, Evan, with his memes.
Fucking so good. That fire looks bad. Like that looks bad.
Yeah, we never got your opinion on it. I wish I had a real pic of it now.
Like, I mean, you look at Phoenix. How old is XM Phoenix?
2016, maybe.
How old is XM Ghost Rider?
Probably around that time.
And it blows this out of the water by far. And it's like 8 years old.
Yeah, and let's say the fire was right. The positioning of the Phoenix, it's still weird. Like having it bend back like that.
Yeah. But like, how does the people at Sideshow look at this and not say it looks like melted cheese?
Yeah.
How do you not see that?
Mexican cheese.
Because it ain't because it's like
you
the
actually have people reviewing this thing and saying like this thing looks good and shit, that's why.
And I'm not saying the rest of it doesn't look good. I don't know, but the cheese looks terrible.
Yeah, that's why you got to surround yourself with people that will tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's why I don't look at these dudes because we old enough to review ourselves and make our own decision, and that's why I don't go by a lot of these dudes' reviews, man.
You can see the reviews out there, and it's just like,
yeah, man,
it's great.
This looks like
it's a great statue. I'm like,
whoever made this shit made it, because when you look at this shit, it looks like a piece of pizza.
Yeah.
So
100%. I look at reviews before I buy a statue, unless I know I'm buying it immediately, obviously. But if I'm on the fence or I'm not sure, and I do look at everyone's reviews, even people I know that are skewed. But the ones I look for are the people, I don't want to say that have integrity, but the ones that don't have any reason, like they don't have a dog in the fight. You know what I mean? So I look at like the Mr. X, I look at the art. Guys like that who they just don't give a shit. They give their honest opinion on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Brad Titan, they don't give a shit. They even though Alex is still affiliated with XM, Geo is right there. And some people criticize that Geo might be a little too negative here and there, but at least he's honest. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. So I like those kind of reviews because at least I'm getting an honest perspective.
Yeah.
Are we wrong to say that this looks like the Journal pizza burnt?
Absolutely not, because that's what it looks like to you, and you shouldn't be afraid to say that. Now, if we say that and we telling people you shouldn't buy it, if we telling them, "Oh, you stupid for buying it," that's wrong.
No.
We're not saying
Right.
that.
Nah,
We're saying our
We're
feelings
just
on
saying
what
that
we
it
think
looks
about
like
it.
the 1980
Yeah.
the Journal school pizza lunch that
Yeah.
when you got
And
you
that's
pay 25 cents
perfectly okay because
fair when
Ronald
when your
Reagan
parents-
cheese melted
when your
all
parents is
wrong
making a
types
certain amount of
ways.
money and you pay 50 cents for your school lunch.
Yeah.
I just said
No,
Mexican
and that-
want a
and that's
cheese
the
toast
thing.
right now.
So like if that offended you, you shouldn't let it, because like I'm saying, I got the War Tank and I'm getting the X-Force. I know people don't really love those pieces too much, but it don't matter. Y'all could call it
You buy
melted
what you
cheese,
love.
y'all could call
Buy
it
what you
whatever.
love.
I'm gonna still get it because I love it. Now, if you
Yeah.
could get this piece after we said that, then that means you really love it for the reasons that you prioritize, not what I prioritize. Maybe you don't
Yeah.
prioritize the Phoenix and you just love the scopes on it. Get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's other reasons to like the statue. But for me,
Yeah,
that shit looks like some the Giorno.
And like I keep saying, if what we say about this statue or about any statue, like if you like this Phoenix lasagna statue, that's great. If what we're saying offends you and you don't like it, we don't give a shit. Buy what you like, and if you buy what we like, then don't buy this. Otherwise,
Yeah.
buy what you like and enjoy it.
Absolutely.
It's your money, not ours. Buy
Because I
what you like.
guarantee
Buy
you,
what you
if
love.
I was in Sideshow's focus group and they asked me what I think about it, I would have told
say it
them this
looks like
shit
lasagna.
months ago.
Lasagna
Y'all
Phoenix.
gotta do something with
They're
that.
like, are we having lasagna for lunch?
Horrible. Like it's making me hungry looking at this shit.
Yeah, that's like for me, people are saying negative things about the new Psylocke.
Oh.
And
I
don't
told
care.
Critical Mass that shit looked like she had Granny.
And you know what? It doesn't offend me. I'm not crying in my soup. I'm not saying, "Oh, CriPPleR saying look at Granny Boo." No, that's his opinion. I'm cool with that. That's my boy. That's what he
Which
sees.
sound like look like they got grannies?
The new one
That's what they're
from.
saying about the new one.
I'll
And
try to
I
find
don't
the
see it.
picture at the end of this. It's the
Come on,
She
Sideshow
just
one.
bent it.
The new
She's
Sideshow
leaning
one?
over.
Yeah.
Nah, the thing I say about the new Sideshow one, at least you could take the force perspective
The
base.
Orboff. There's
Yeah.
things to like
Yes.
about that
Yeah,
set.
that's one thing but I think I'm gonna get this Sideshow Doom because I'm really feeling it, man.
He says, "Fuck your couch."
Okay.
And
Absolutely.
Duck Rogers says, "The ones I feel bad for are the subscribers that think their opinions on things are legitimate instead of paid for." That's facts, homie. That is fact. She needs X-Lax. All right, let's move over to John.
Well, yeah, let's move on.
Happy
Let's
birthday, Jaden! Y'all know Jaden. He would be messing with us on all of the shows, man. It's his
Happy
birthday
birthday, Jaden.
today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Hope you got a statue or something. If not, enjoy the statues you have on your birthday.
If not, we're gonna buy you Sideshow Phoenix lasagna.
Happy birthday.
And we're gonna send it to Giorno frozen pizza along with it.
Yeah, man.
Overnight it.
Look at this thing, dude. This is probably the best pictures I've seen of this Justice.
I
wrestler.
love this.
Whose
statue.
pictures?
This is
who's,
MMC Pain,
McCain.
baby.
bringing the pain.
Yo, the light up is.
No, I
dope.
thought I gotta give MMC Payne credit. You know, I remember when I thought he was just another person just running his mouth on the chat. But he has I'm playing with you, Payne. But he has a nice collection. Shout out to
He has a
He does have a nice collection.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful
And if he-
collection.
we need to invite him on the show just to just talk about his collection. You know what I'm saying? If you're not scared, you could even do the Walton thing. So you want to show your collection off. If you want to hide like Michael Myers, aka Rubber Face Walton, then you can. But just show your collection. But this piece is pretty, you know.
Wolfing's like a fucking pit bull. He's like the pit bull of hate. He can't let go.
You can't let it go.
Hate.
No, I called my boy Star Child, and Star Child, like I was like, I'm gonna get. He said, "You gonna get that?" And then he started going off on it as well. So I know people don't like it.
The only
that
thing
don't matter.
The only thing I
It's
gotta
your
say
money,
about
not
this
theirs.
piece, though, the only thing I say about this piece
Yeah.
is I don't know if it's, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Is this supposed to be like the size of the war tank, or is Batman supposed to be almost fitting in this thing like this, or is it supposed to be the size of the war tank? Either way, it's still hot.
Yeah,
Still
I
hot.
don't. It's in the comic book. I haven't read the comic book that the Justice Buster appears in, but
I don't think the Justice Buster is supposed to be as big as the war tank in the comic book base.
Well, it's hard to say because isn't War Tank a made-up fucking thing?
No, in the comic book is. In the comic book is.
I
wait,
no,
you know,
he's
talking
talking
about
War
the
Tank's not
Justice
even in the
Buster.
comics.
He's talking about
It's
the
made up.
the Justice Buster. You talk about the Justice Buster, Rashid, or War Tank?
No, I was saying.
Well,
I was saying is Justice, because what I was getting at is maybe Batman's a little overscale, or maybe Justice Buster is a little underscale. But if it's not, if it's only supposed to fit Batman a certain way, then War Tank, then it's normal that it's supposed to be this size. But I mean, either way, it's still hot though, you know.
Yeah. What I like about it is just the sort of the curves of it and the line in here. Like you see how these lines grip out here, and it adds, and it's clear. It's much cleaner than the War Tank for sure. And then
I think that's what I like about it. It's not as busy.
yeah, totally
It's
agree.
really cool, but not as busy for me. War Tank is. It's a nice piece, but it's too busy for me.
This is MC Payne's. This is his setup.
Yeah, this is MMC's.
Wow,
That's-
nice.
that's
I like
He's
that.
got the Iron Studio. Not the Iron Studio.
I actually like this Hulk more than the XM one.
I wonder how this Hulkbuster would pair with the War
Tank?
Tank. Yeah, versus like.
Well, you know your man Cock, Jimmy D. Cocksucker is selling his. He was selling it. You probably could have got it for a good price from
I
him.
could have got $1,500 off of the place that I bought my Soundwave, the first Soundwave from.
It will. Let me tell you something. CriPPleR, it will look good if you got this piece. This would be a nice piece. I think this is a nice piece right there. That piece right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
That's the
You
thing.
you can't go wrong with that. You won't go wrong with that because it's still a nice piece. I like how the way his neck is down and he looked like he's walking like Neanderthalish. But I think this is a nice piece.
It's very menacing.
Yeah.
What I want to see is LBS Hulkbuster.
They doing one?
They're doing one. Jay confirmed it. Of course, it's going to be comic, and it's going to be 1/3, so it's going to be big. And
Did they show a finger yet? At least a toe?
no, not even the tip.
Good. So
I can't wait to see the toe.
because you know no disrespect, but you know, come on, Jay, you guys show one finger and everybody's going F bonker crazy. You know, but I understand that's a loyalist.
Well, to be fair, Rashid, they've sold a lot more than one. They've delivered on several pieces now.
Yeah. Where's my man Trey? What happened to Trey?
Let's have them both.
So,
That's good to know, Ledge.
we're actually kind of worried about Trey. Real talk now. Trey hasn't been on the show
This
for
is
like
true.
4 or 5 weeks on Collector's Table. I've reached out to him several times over the last couple weeks. I've talked to Jay, Sia. He hasn't heard from him since April. He hasn't responded or looked at any of the messages. If anyone's heard from Trey, let us know. He hasn't even made comments or liked.
He hasn't been.
I noticed that too.
Hasn't been in none of the chats or nothing like that, man.
You got
I'd even like Jay's post about Iron Man PO on May 5th, and you know he's all about the LBS. He didn't even give it a like, so we're a little worried
Are
about
you
Trey.
friends
To be
with
honest,
him on Facebook,
Have
Shane?
Adam heard from him?
Yo,
I even posted on his Facebook to message me, and no response. So we're concerned.
Right. Anybody who, Anybody who maybe like true friends or have his phone number or something?
I don't know
Yeah, let's,
any of his real life friends that have his phone number. And honestly, we should have actually got each other's phone number when we did the show.
Yeah.
But we always get each other on Messenger, so it's never been an issue.
Cyber welfare check.
But it's been about a month since anyone's heard from Trey or seen him.
Yeah,
And we've
like
all reached out to him.
nothing
so-
but good thoughts for Trey, homie. Trey, I'll see what I could do. I don't know if I could do much, but whatever I can do, I'm definitely gonna try.
You say you send it on Messenger for him too?
Messenger, posted on Facebook. I talked to Jay because him and Jay talk a lot. Jay hasn't heard from him since April.
Wow, that's crazy.
What up, Dwayne?
I'm hoping he's just. I don't know. It's hard to think why you wouldn't just respond to a message, right? Even if you're just busy.
Right.
Right.
A weeks. And just like not show for the show for a month without any word. It's not like Trey, so we're a little
Oh
concerned.
man, yeah.
Yeah, because he was on everybody's show.
No, Trey's only been on our show, I think. No, Collector's.
No, I meant
Table?
commenting.
No, he's usually
Commenting. Yeah. Trey's
I mean, in the
everywhere,
mess-
man, everywhere, and he's all over the LBS Facebook page, everything. So
well.
I don't know.
What's up with you? Hope you're okay, and I know that's not like him, so little worried, but I'm sure he's fine, and we will
hope so.
get some answers.
If anybody knows, reach out to the brother.
Indeed. But man, MMC Pain, dude, this thing is beautiful. This is better than I thought it was gonna look from seeing it anywhere. Like I seen this at events, wasn't really impressed with it. I seen it here and I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Like this looks dope. All lit up, well displayed. This is
And now
dope.
you're looking around your room and saying,
And you know what I love about that? Oh, sorry, Crit. Go ahead.
No, I was saying that CriPPleR's probably looking at it.
No.
looking in his
I
theater
have
room.
I don't get things that I have like zero attachment with. So it's like I could appreciate it and love how it looks. But
So what's your attachment to War Tank?
oh, I can go in that storage room right now and pull out Armory Wars, where it was a novel based off Iron Man and him getting caught, and then War Machine. I was talking to Brenton about this way before I was considering War Tank, and it was about Rhodey the whole time because Tony was locked up in prison and they were trying to figure him out, and that's when he made the War Tank and got him out. And
that's cool.
Star Child, he knew because we read the same book. We both had he recommended me that book, The Armory Wars, and that was my first time reading way back about Rhodey. And this I always thought War Tank was dope. And I don't like him in the MCU. I actually hate Rhodey in the MCU. But from that book is where I had an attachment to it.
You don't like him when he says, boom.
Oh, see, I like these pictures. These nice pictures that he got. Go back. Can you go back to that? I'm sorry.
Sure.
No, the next. Yeah. Yo, you go next picture, bro.
Oh, you're
Next
going the other
picture.
way.
Go back, bro.
Yeah.
I was
Leave it
here.
right there. I told you right there, motherfucker.
Do you know there's a delay, mother? You want
God
you want
damn it.
crazy eyes?
He
You want crazy?
censored himself. The
You say you want crazy
president
Do I
eyes?
censored
gotta talk
himself.
crazy?
Now these some nice
Maybe
pictures
come
though,
over
man.
there.
These some nice. He got the gun. Look, he got the. I don't know what type of gun is that on the shoulder. It's hot though, man.
Yeah, no.
You know what I like about that Batman? I like the portrait where it's the all black fucking mask.
Mhm.
That
At
looks
the bottom,
that
the
looks
one that's at the bottom, because he has it off right there.
so that one's cool
Yeah,
too.
he is. It's straight up an original design. They did it like if he was to appear in the MCU. The same dude that did the first Iron Man, he did the design for the first Iron Man movie, did the design for the War Tank.
Trip,
but it's
you got
original.
any pics of the portraits on the pedestal in front of Batman?
No, the only thing I have is
Can you see them better in any of the other pics?
let's see. Let's find out. This right here?
There, yeah, I like that one in all black, like the Black Panther.
Oh
looking one.
yeah, with the
The one on the left.
Yeah, that
I
one.
thought that
Yeah,
was
that
the
one.
Black Panther.
Yeah, the Black Panther Batman. I love that.
Yo.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, that's dope. Yo, Payne, thank you for sharing these.
Did War Tank sell? I mean, did Justice Buster sell out or no?
I have no clue.
I don't know. It's not a piece I would buy because I don't have a connection to that character, but I think that statue looks phenomenal.
Yo,
Like,
he has that character in the background. You see that right there? Yeah, that's the Kojimo.
Oh, is that the astronaut?
Yeah, I kind of like that piece. I don't know what is it about. It's just, but it's just a one-off. I couldn't get it.
I don't
know if it's just the logo for his company, like the.
Yeah, it's a nice little logo and stuff, man. I think he's a video game head for him having that piece.
Duck Roger says, Rashid, Deluxe is waitlisted, but Ultimate is available.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I believe.
Is Ultimate the Ultimate? Is that the biggest version? That's the one with the Batman? Or is it the Deluxe version?
I don't know. When you have something called Ultimate and Deluxe, I would assume Ultimate is better.
Ultimate is, that's what it is.
Hey,
Lucius
see,
Lyon is the real roadie.
Ultimate.
I agree. He should have stayed as roadie. All right, cool. Let's get, once again, thanks for sharing this, because you got an amazing collection, huh?
Yeah, beautiful, Payne.
Poe!
This is stuff too?
Poe just joined the group, and this is Poe's collection. I don't know if Poe's watching, but
look how
this
clean
is
that looks.
so fresh and so clean right here.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's just
so good.
The Game of Death, even though there's a lot of Bruce Lee's, the Game of Death is always going to be my favorite look for Bruce Lee.
When I see this, it's very Slifer-esque, like very clean, and I like it.
Yeah, no, this is super clean. Oh, look at that Grimlock down there.
You know what? And I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, but I do like that Balrog versus Gandalf.
Oh yeah,
that
right
has
here.
One of the best light up features on any statue. That light up is awesome.
Like this is like, I love this because my boy Star Child right there in the chat, he just got this. We looked at this the last show. Very nice light up, very nice piece, and he's been hovering to see if he should get the match in Vegeta. He's just trying to figure out room. If he figure it out, I feel like he's gonna pull the trigger. But if he doesn't, it's all good. Like it ain't needed.
Room.
That pairs really well together.
Those Dragon Ball statues are gorgeous to look at, man. Like
I can't get into it, but their light up features is definitely.
I just love seeing the statues.
Yeah. That's why I'll just FaceTime my boy and like, let me see Dragon Ball so I don't have to buy
It's like Bayformers. I'm not a fan of Bayformers and I don't watch Dragon Ball, but I love looking at the statues.
Yeah, man. Look at the piece. He's got like the White Knight here. Hush there.
Oh, I love the White Knight. Yeah. You know what's funny? You want to know what's crazy? Believe it or not. Sometimes I see people's shit and I forget that I have it too.
Yeah. You do have
really?
Yo, just now I forgot that I had the White Knight, and I just like, yeah, that shit I had, and I'm like, hold up, I got that statue too.
That looked dope. Oh, I got it.
You might want to go get yourself checked out, bro. If you don't.
You know what? But you know what? I think we all do it. Sometimes you ever notice that you get a lot of pieces in, you really don't get a chance to actually enjoy the pieces. See, Crip, no disrespect, Crip has a small collection, smaller. Should I say? I'm gonna say a smaller collection, so he can enjoy all the pieces. But even him, he's gotten piece after piece after piece. Has he really soaked in all those pieces one by one that he's gotten in? So I think that us as collectors, we go to the next one and then the next one. Yeah. Look, I just got the Boba Fett. And I'm on to the next one.
Judging by how he's playing with that airplane the other night, I think he soaked it in real good.
Oh no, he soaked it in real good. But guess what? Guess what? What'd he do? Ordered Galvatron yesterday.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, but that was I did that just so I can get it without having to worry about aftermarket shenanigans. Because that ain't coming out for a while, right? That shit ain't gonna be out for
Galvatron.
Yeah. I think
that White Knight, that Batman, I love how he has. I actually think, I'm sorry, what are you doing, Crip?
I just clicked it and then
I actually think the cave should be up above where Grimlock is at.
It's hard to see from up angle.
I think it's just coincide with the Batman thing, but that White Knight, I'm glad I got that piece, man. To me, that's a unique bike. It's a beast. Look at Hulk. Hulk look like Yo, he looks like a black man painted green.
That fool look like he gonna lift up and just take your whole ceiling off.
Is that the Sideshow one?
Nah, that's the I think that's Queen. What's that? Infinite? No, Queen Studios, right?
I think that's the early Queen Studios. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Is
he's
that the
even got
silicone?
he's got the predator heads here.
Yeah, very cool collection.
Yeah,
Lot
he's
of
got
good
some
stuff.
dope stuff. I love how clean it is. I love how well displayed it is.
My OCD
Yes.
is freaking out a bit because of everything mixed together the way it is, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah. Yep. Awesome, Poe. And this right here is a custom head, huh? From X himself.
This is from X-Men, and Anthony, I can't thank you enough. He was such a good guy. He told me that he had a spare one and he'd hook me up, and I offered to pay for it. He wouldn't let me. He paid like $55 to ship this to me. He wouldn't let me pay for shipping. Like, just straight up good guy. And
Oh, you
thanks
have
a lot.
this. You have
Really
this. You have this Wolverine. You have
This
this
is
Wolverine.
this.
This is Shane's
Well, this is-
collection.
This is mine.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Shane had the XM Wolverine. I didn't know you did.
My
I love
president
how
should
you
know
can-
that, Rashid. I feel like
Okay,
that's
I
something
had
my
them all
president
laid
should
out.
know.
No, I had two unmasked portraits
He
for
put-
this.
He's
Sup,
pulling the
people?
bite
One?
on you right now.
This is still my favorite Wolverine on the market out of all of them. But
Gotcha.
that's
Really?
why I own it, because it's my favorite.
Is this
I own my
XM?
favorite of the.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's XM's.
Nice.
It's
So,
XM
yeah,
repainted.
dude, we looked at this. Your setup and display, immaculate, dude.
Yeah,
thanks.
Get
yeah,
into
so
it.
clean.
Look at this.
How you like the robe?
Nice.
The XM
Look
robe.
at this. Look at this, dude.
This is Shane's. This is your setup, Shane.
Yeah. Well, that's right here behind me.
Okay, I didn't know you had the XM robe. I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, I have Rogue, Beast, Wolverine, and Professor X are all repainted.
Are the Colossus?
Sideshow or
Is that a
XM
custom
is great.
Colossus?
But their paint job is fucking bullshit on a lot of the pieces. It's too dark and too dull. What'd you say, Rashid?
That's a custom Colossus.
That's custom, yeah. I'm thinking. I thought about getting another one, but honestly, I really like that Colossus. I really do.
How'd you like the Sideshow Nightcrawler?
Oh, I love it. It's one of Sideshow's best pieces in their last few years. I love it.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have
think
Darth
that's so
Phoenix,
comic.
Shane?
I think that's so comic accurate, man.
It's fantastic. I like it a lot more than XM, and I know Crip. I know you like XM, and that's fine. I know Anthony's getting XM or has it, but I'm not a huge fan of the XM. It's too overly modernized for me, and the pose is I don't know. This is Nightcrawler perfectly.
Your beast is actually accurate paint job.
Yeah, well, they should all be. I paid to have them done.
Yeah.
Hey Shane, do you
That's
have
the
Dark
thing.
Phoenix?
I like the mixture. I'm not one to collect the line. I like what I like and try for one good one at a time. Like, yeah, that's why everyone's different, right? So that's why I love seeing the way some people set theirs up. And
What
just-
would you ask me, Crip?
Do you have the Dark Phoenix?
No. So I got my X-Men there, and then I have my villains on the bottom. But because Jean Grey is Dark Phoenix, I can't have a Dark Phoenix and a Jean Grey.
His rules, baby.
I just can't do it. Just like
Shane sticks to his rules.
I
The
can't
rule of
have
one.
Spider-Man, and I can't have Peter Parker wearing the symbiote suit. I can't because it's the same
The rule-
character. So
And that's why
The rule of
when
one.
Galvatron comes, the cape comes down.
I do
Close
want to
like that.
address something though here, like we do on this show. Someone in the chat, Walton speaking shit here and says Shane is faking internet problems to avoid my question. So now I got to see what his question is.
Yo, you said you faking internet.
I don't avoid anyone for anything. So I have to see what is your question. I don't see it in the
I
chat.
go right now.
This guy got ganks on you, kid.
It's like he's ducking me.
I think it was
Walton,
He's
type
ducking me.
your question again, and I'll gladly address it.
Like you're a fighter, like you
Shane is
make you duck them.
praising those walking junkyards. What is he talking about?
Yo,
I don't sweat you, Walton. I don't sweat
AKA Michael Myers, AKA Rubber Face, got a lot of heart, man. A lot of shit, man.
He's an internet gangster.
Oh, he's an internet gangster.
Anybody can be a gangster on the internet. Say that shit to my face.
Hey. Got
Yeah,
called out.
anybody can get
Yo.
anybody
Hey,
get
yo,
on Facebook.
hey,
and
yo,
talk shit.
CriPPleR.
What up, homie?
Link them.
No, because we got to get
Link.
into our. I get him a link, but we got to do our.
All right,
match.
let's do our thing. Let's do our thing, kid.
If you want front row seats to the match, I will link him, but we can't do a big old. Walton.
That's
Great
that's gonna distract.
Yeah.
You know what Walton's trying to do? Walton's trying to get into a fucking match for season 4 with me. That's what he's trying to do.
I think that's what he's trying to
I
do.
tried, but we don't have a portrait. It ain't fun without seeing the.
Well, you can get a picture. You can get Mad Magazine. How about that?
Buddy, if you put like a Michael Myers picture, I'd lose my mind. I'd lose my mind.
I know, maybe I just got to be a little creative.
You gotta get him Michael Myers.
Also,
face.
what about? Doesn't he kind of look like that? Mad Magazine guy.
Nah, yeah, he does look like that too. He looks like AKA Ralph. I think his name is Alf or something like that.
Alfred E. Newman.
Yeah, AKA
But I'm just letting Walton knows he's awesome.
Rubber Face.
Dude, every time I'm
My
looking
guy,
for Walton, I see his other name and I don't associate. He's got a different name, but yeah, he's you got a link, Walton.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
All right, cool. But no, the beautiful setup. Thanks for sharing this.
I'm waiting for a storm.
Flash
I need a
covered.
storm to go right there by Cyclops, and I'm not paying $3,000 for XM. So, and Sideshow just doesn't do it for me.
Is there a custom
So
one
you
you're
got
looking at?
you got a custom?
I've seen actually a lot of nice customs, but I want something that is 90s animated show accurate. I don't want like one of these overly modernized one, or her showing her fucking tits, or I don't want the black suit. I want a 90s accurate one. If I could find one, I'll buy one.
A non-sexualized storm.
I just want it to be like this, like the 90s animated series. That's all I
I
want.
got you.
Right here.
X-Men would have been perfect, but I wasn't doing the 1/4 X-Men at that time, and I was away from collecting for a little bit, doing some shit. So
I
You're
like
not
that.
paying $4,000.
no, never. I have a rule: I'll never pay more than $2,500 for a statue, ever. Minus
pretty
life
high.
size, I guess, if I ever did a life size, but I probably won't. So
25.
yeah, I'll never go over that.
Most I ever spent for a statue is $1,800.
Shit, I was like you. I mean, are we talking about life size head bust?
No,
or regular
not counting
statue?
life size.
The most I spent was damn near almost $3,000.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't do it.
I
But
think
cool.
my-
No, once again, Shane, thank you
my
for sharing
Transformer.
these. It's one of my favorite X-Men setups that I've seen. It's right
Thanks,
like that picture you got up there. It's like came to life in front of the
It's
picture.
perfect, right? It
Yeah,
took me
yeah.
a while to find that fucking thing, man. But
I think it's so
Hey,
dope.
hey, real quick, go to that picture you just went to.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this was in the streets too.
oh,
Deathstroke is doing some dirt to Batman.
Beating the brakes off.
He beating the bricks
Rashid?
off of Batman.
Rashid, you got anything to say about this?
No, because I don't think that's really bad. Well, Batman fucked him up back before, so I would appreciate it if you had showed Spider-Man getting his ass whipped. Don't ever show me Batman getting his ass whipped. Man. What's wrong with you?
Oh, and
bro?
that bullshit you put up.
It ain't no bullshit I put up. Is what it is, homie.
All right.
Oh,
All right,
man.
folks,
Ain't no way.
Howard Cosell just beeped me. I got a page, a beeper,
Okay.
ping.
Yeah, go
from
see what
Howard
Howard's talking
Cosell.
about.
So let's go say what's up to Howard Cosell. But
Yeah.
before that, you guys talk a little bit. Let me actually get these.
Yeah.
So
So Shay,
I actually thought about it, and I might ultimately in the end, but I don't care for the custom cape, and the cape itself is more silver and not white. So even if I repaint her, the cape's still going to be silver. So, and I don't like the mixed media. But at the end of the day, in a year or two, if I can't get a good custom, then I might just have to bite the bullet and buy her. But I really don't want to.
Yeah, I like my Storm. I even thought about it'd be nice if you could get a custom cape to go with it, because I really don't like the fabric cape, but I really like the sculpture, so I bought it.
The sculpt itself is okay. I don't know. I don't like the silver. I have seen it repainted, and it looks pretty good.
Oh,
don't care for the cape.
Casual's got it repainted in white.
Yeah. And Jubilee, fuck Jubilee. There's no room for Jubilee in my X-Men.
You will what, Jubilee? She's a child, man.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. She was a child of the 90s.
She was a kid in the 90s. Now she's
a vampire mother.
She should be in her late 20s.
Shit, she was a teenager in the 90s. So was I. So she's my age.
Oh, yeah. So you were a teenager too, so it's legal.
I could tap that mutant ass.
You can smash that.
All right.
See, I was already a grown man. So I couldn't go there.
Yes, comic. I know it is, but I'm looking to my displays from the animated show series in the 90s, not the comic.
He's got an image. He's got an image with.
That's why all my other pieces are repainted for the 90s animated.
All right, folks, y'all know what time it is. We will be
jobs expensive?
Back.
They can be.
After these.
But I got a guy here who does it for a good price.
You must got deep pockets.
I don't talk about that online.
Let's go.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we are here for something that they call a slobber knocker. What do you get when you see a giant, a titan, someone who gives no F's, been in the game longer than half of these people knew how to walk? We talking about the one, the only, Geo the Titan. But has he ever had to go against something so from the streets of Shy, so dripping with the soul of the Purple Rain himself, Prince, the master of making the doves cry, baby, Phatal the Kollector? These two, new blood, old blood, one of the realest in the game, the up-and-comer. What do you guys have to say about this match? Howard Cosell, welcome.
Welcome, CriPPleR King. Welcome, Shane. Welcome, Critical Mass. My opinion on the match, I have a feeling because of the hard streets of Chicago, I gotta say, I think I'm giving this to Phatal the Kollector.
Phatal the Kollector, says Howard Cosell. Shane, what do you have to say about this fight?
This is like Brock Lesnar versus Chavo Guerrero for me. So I think it's going to be a close match. Geo's got the strength, but Phatal has the experience and the training, although Geo might too. I don't know the background. This is tough. I'm not sure. I predict Phatal will win in the votes. For my pick, I'm really not sure. It's going to be a tough match. It's one of the toughest ones for me to call. I'll give you my opinion in in a sec. I got to think about it a little more.
Oh, Jupiter Cock trying to
There
get
he
me
is.
on the show.
Jupiter
He's
Cock,
like,
he's
Jupiter
gone.
Cock said, hey.
Worried about you, Crip.
My virus detector said Jupiter Cock imminent. Jupiter Cock imminent. So I had to dip. Stop them. It's all good. So you were saying that you think that Phatal might win, but you in your heart you still believe in Geo. Is that what I was hearing? Some bullshit like that?
It's not that I believe in Geo. It's just, I think it's going to be a really, really. It would be a really close match. I mean, Geo's a big beast, but Phatal, I have no doubt knows his shit. So I do predict Phatal will be voted the winner of this match.
Oh, those were some. Read the words. Listen to the words.
I'm just
Critical
saying.
mass.
I would put money on it.
Yes, sir.
What do you say? Who's gonna take this one home? Could Phatal be the season 1 champion and the Fantastic Four spectacular champion, holding 2 belts going into season 4? Or will Geo the Titan squash that little pink purple man and just slide him across the ring on his motorcycle for wearing them curls? Talk to me, Critical Mass.
Well, I was going over it in my head. You got these 2 guys from 2 separate backgrounds. I know that Geo, he's done some bar bouncing, and I think he's pretty much one of those guys. He means what he says and says what he means and does it. So I think you're dealing with a formidable foe here. But then Phatal, he is a soldier trained by the U.S. government on how to handle certain situations. And we know his daily job, he is also a trained professional. So this could go, I think this can go to distance, but I'm going to say I think Phatal's going to pull this one off.
Ooh, you heard it, folks. There seems to be a Phatal renaissance happen here in Constructive Outrage. But I will never bet against them Europeans. They take punches, and know how to give them back. I will never count out somebody who was affiliated with Sideshow and told them to go fuck themselves. You get all the respect from Don King for that. Don King, you have a special place in Don King's heart for that. And that's this brother right here. But we gotta look at this brother's accomplishments right here, Phatal the Kollector. Geo gets his power from Thanos. He got the snap. This dude got the infinity bust, the biggest one. All of the rings. How do you do that? That's like a trophy. Does he have Geo as a trophy? Is the community gonna let that happen? Only one way to find out. Bring him to the ring, baby, for Fantastic Four spectacular main event. Here we go. Coming to the ring, weighing 897 pounds, wet. Geo the Titan. Doctor Strange, get out of here. Hulk, get out of here. Geo the Titan is in the building, is in the ring. Look at him, folks. He ain't giving 2 bucks. But now, coming to the ring, Purple Rain himself, Chi-Town's finest. Give it up for Phatal the Kollector, baby. Let's get ready to rumble.
You know
So
when you put
fucking
these
good.
two different videos up, I don't know. You got these videos.
Whoa.
I think that's Dana.
Hey, Rip, you got who wins, Geo or Shane? Am I
Oh,
tagging in?
What? No, is that Geo or Shane? How did
Am I
that happen?
tagging in? Am I the secret?
No.
Is it a
Close
2
that
versus
poll.
1
I
handicap
put
match?
up another poll right there. Why was Shane on the brain? Close. Close that.
Shane on the brain.
All right. All right. Don't do that. This poll needs to end. End poll. There we go. All right. We got who will
Hey, this bullshit 33%.
Gio's got a lead.
Geo or
Gio's in the lead.
Fatal. All right, there we go. New poll is up. Let's get ready to rumble. All right, folks.
The hell?
There we go. All right. Let's look at the comics, folks. The purple rain is going to change to blood red, says Edwin Diaz. Damn, that beat for Geo is thumping, isn't it, though? Unfair fight, says Castor Gemini. Woo! All right, let's. Whoa! This is a slobber knocker, folks.
Fuck.
This is a slobber knocker.
Fatal just got an F5 from Geo.
Yo, Geo just picked him up with a choke slam. And he just like, this is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like. When doves cry. But yo, Fatal's gonna get back up though. Fatal got a hit in. Ooh, Fatal with the sweet.
Fatal has to use that uppercut. Use your beige rage.
The beige rage, let it flow through you. Fatal coming back. An elbow, poke in the eye.
Fatal, use your light skinness. You have to use your light skinness.
Suplex City.
Geo, a legend in the game. Legends don't die. Bow. Edwin says, I always bet on a winner. Bah! Starchild said Fatal with the slap from Bethlehem, baby. Woo! It's getting crazy up here. Chris Tron got to go with Geo on this one. Is the snap about to happen, folks? Edwin Diaz, Geo, open suplex city.
It is getting close with Fatal. This fight looks like it may go the distance.
Castor Gemini had experience against this brother. Fatal must call on the light skins. It's a rain shower, baby.
All on, all light-skinned gods, Fatal.
Brothers.
For you to win.
10,
Fato's coming back.
No, you have to let this fight go.
7,
it's going a little longer.
5, 4, 3, 2, and the snap. Yo, what's happening to Fatal? What's happening to Fatal? No, not like this. He's got dusted, folks. He's got dusted. And there's only one man remaining in the ring right now. And that is
the British Brock Lesnar.
The British Brock Lesnar.
The Mad
The
Titan.
Thanos. That was a dope ass battle. That's what we like to see here. Fatal didn't go out like no punk. It started like it was, but then he was like, and then you seen the change there. Geo was like, no. And then he just said, that's a different reality, Redstone. Boop. And then that's how it happened. What do you think about this match, brother? How it would go south. Give it up for your Fantastic Four. First ever Fantastic Four champion, spectacular champion. And what this battle is everybody from the previous season get in the ring together. They fight their way up. Phatal won his bracket. Geo won his bracket. Now they fight to see if they get another shot in season for the next season. So Geo gets another shot in our next season where we be announcing a whole new bracket, a whole new fun set of activities. It's going to be glorious. Shane, your thoughts on this battle?
So I'm actually surprised that Phatal didn't win by the votes, but close match. I knew it would be. But I had Geo in this one to win. I did. I voted for Geo, but I wasn't sure who I was going to vote for at first. It was tough. But I thought Phatal was going to pull it out. But good match.
He almost did. At the end, that shit was climbing. It was climbing.
It's just hard to conquer the beast. Beast incarnate.
Edwin Diaz says, finish him.
Yeah.
Edwin said, told y'all better recognize. He never doubted Geo.
Here's
Edwin
the best line of the night.
Geo.
Best line of the night. This is what it sounds like when Dub's crying.
Yo, this is what it sounds like when Dub's crying, for real. FigureCon, Emoji City. That was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, FigureCon. That's what it's all about.
I can't believe Phatal did not win this match.
It's surprising. It is surprising.
Could it be that his show hasn't been on Mondays and people have lost faith in Phatal? Something to think about.
Hey, all I know is that I know my brother's out there hard at work, but when Mondays happen, you want to chill with the coolness. You know what I mean? I don't know. It could have something to do with it. I know. I miss me some Dante.
Yeah,
miss me some Cool Herc.
I thought with the popularity in the chat that Phatal will pull it off, but
yeah,
I don't know. Seeing that video of Prince getting out of the bathtub, I don't know. That might have swayed some of the voters.
That definitely didn't help.
That didn't help when you see the Mad Titan putting on his gauntlet and taking Iron Man and slamming them in the ground and beating the Avengers near death, and then Prince is got doves flying.
I thought Prince had a strong
following. Looking at y'all seductive like.
Prince is immortal, son. Edwin Diaz, Geo opened up a can of whoop ass on him, and he was on time for the beatdown. Damn, Edwin is unrelenting.
This is good.
Phatal almost pulled it out like prom night. Damn. What up, Adam from the Collector's Table? Sundays, 12 p.m. Watch it for some dope ass statue talk.
And Phatal, if you're still in the chat, condolence.
Yo, Phatal, you won the last bracket to get here, and you almost went up against a legend. If there's anybody I want to lose to, is one of these dudes, Alex or Geo. You know what I mean?
You got nothing to be ashamed of.
Straight up. That is. Geo is a pinky blind. A pinky blinder, son.
A pinky blinder. Love it, show.
Elijah Matt. Phatal, you got to get back to the people.
To the people.
What?
To the people.
Jesse, get the steak and potatoes tonight. Doves cry, baby. Purple rain. Yo, Adam, I don't know. You sold me. Oh, you was afraid. Okay, they talk about statue stuff, which is all good, baby. Shirts, blouses. Edwin Diaz does not look like people are not happy with him. Oh, the people. Yo, this seems like some like the people. The people are like they love you. They love you, Phatal. They want you back, Phatal. But handle your business. All right, well, that was it. Yeah, thank you, Phatal, for such a strong run, winning last week to go on to this final match and having a great match with Geo. It was awesome. You had some good blows in there. But Geo, you came to play. You was like, yo, I'm taking this. And from the looks of it, he looks like he want to take all of season 4. So Geo will be back in season 4, folks. All right, we're going to close this out. We'll get back to Crip and Rashid. Anything y'all want to say about this match before we shut it down?
I am highly disappointed. It is like watching when Mike Tyson fought Buster Douglas.
Buster Douglas. Who was Buster Douglas? And then all of
he was a bum that got lucky and disappeared.
Are you calling Geo Buster Douglas?
I think Geo is more like Tyson.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he's more like Tyson, but okay.
Shane, if the shoe fits, fucking wear it.
Yo, Adam said, I can't believe my boy lost. I don't know, man. Where was the Puerto Ricans? Where were the Puerto Ricans tonight?
Where was Slipper? Where was Slifer?
Where was the Bay?
I'd say it's more like Ali and Frazier. All right, folks. We will catch you, and we will see you on the flip side. The flip side is right now. Watch this. Flip. Hey, welcome back. Damn, that was crazy match. Thank you, Howard Cosell. Thank you, Don King, for having another great match on Constructive Outrage in our Kollector Combat Series. Shane, where can people catch you next after I load these crowd things?
Where am I going to be next? Next, I will be, I don't think I'm going to be on tomorrow. I've got to work. Saturday, I'm not going to be on. You could catch me Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern on Collector's Table.
Fine Collector statue talk over there.
And then there's Collectors Enabled at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sundays, although I won't be on that show either, unfortunately. So
I think we need to get on the bottom of finding where Trey is at with Adam. We need to find
that.
I just don't know how. I don't know anyone who knows him personally.
No,
Dude,
I'm just saying.
Look at the community is crying. Piggy's like, can't believe Phatal lost.
Believe it.
It's like, yo.
Believe it.
Yo, they saying he was Geo was trained SAS, but yeah, no, back to brother Trey.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure this out. Nobody can. There's nothing for us to do but try and reach out to the people who.
And hopefully, all this is for nothing, and he's just been busy, and for some reason, kind of ghosted a bit, and hopefully that's all it is. But
hopefully it's just one of them things. Life gets in the way.
Just the fact that he hasn't got back to me, hasn't got back to JCF, it's and hasn't contacted any of us for the show. It's out of character. So
absolutely. So yeah, no, thanks for bringing that up, Rashid. So the people, we'll get, and when we know, y'all know, because you guys decide. I know everybody's worried about them. Anytime somebody is sort of like, we get worried. So
yeah, of course.
If y'all found out anything, can y'all post on Constructive Outrage? Absolutely. As long as it is something that they're comfortable, even if it's just hey, he's cool. That's all we need to know. He's cool. We don't have to get into his business.
If you don't want to post it, if it is, just send me a PM.
Yep. Critical Mass, where could the fine folks catch you next? I heard you did a little something with the DCX homies.
Yeah. That's gonna come up. I'm not sure when it's gonna come up. Is just asking a friend, but more of that when it gets closer. But tomorrow, Collector's Corner should be hanging out with you, with the sick one, and the president, if the president graces us with his appearance.
The president shall. Awesome. Yes, a sick one. They did the Collector Zone event. Adam was there. A bunch of H-Stats, Astro.
Yeah, everybody was there.
All of the homies was there. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna have we should have a report like straight from Sick One who was there. So excited to hear all about that.
Yeah. He looked. He was having the time of his life.
Yeah, man.
And I'm
Where
sure
was that
Adam
after
will,
party though? We were waiting for the after party.
Adam will be talking about that.
Yeah,
shit.
what happened to the after party? That I waited up
They was
that
partying
night.
so much they forgot to pick up their phones.
Too
They were
drunk?
in the moment. You know, when you're in the moment, you're not thinking about that other stuff.
Yeah. But no, all right, yeah, cool. Y'all can catch me on Collector's Corner tomorrow. Hanging out with Sick, hanging out with Darth RASHEEEEEEED. Yo, I don't know if y'all know Darth RASHEEEEEEED. That dude is funny as hell, dude. So make sure y'all come back and watch. He'll be on that show. Critical Mass, that's another homie right there. And you know what? We have one. We're gonna leave y'all with the last word from Walton.
Oh, jeez, why'd you bring me in?
Take it away, Walton.
Michael Myers, aka the rubber face.
I have no. What did you want to ask? They can ask anything.
Walton's like that peeping Tom outside your window.
They want to
the
know.
lights on. He's like, "Why'd you turn your lights on?"
They want to know. Are you going to ever show? They want to know. Are you ever going to show your rubber face?
I'm pretty ugly looking. You don't think you want to see my face?
You're a beautiful, beautiful man, Walton.
Nobody said you were ugly. I just said you want. Are you going to show your rubber face?
Not on camera, buddy.
Wait till everyone gets surprised.
Leave them with some words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Leave the people with some words of wisdom.
Drop some knowledge
on
on
If
us.
you're going to collect statues, make sure you know who you're buying from.
You heard it here, folks. If you're going to collect statues, make sure you know who you're buying from.